Yo, what's good, everyone? How y'all doing? Been a minute. Been a minute since I've been on live. How's everyone doing? Give y'all some time to come in the room. Hit that like, subscribe, and comment when you enter in the room. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, guys. So I'm just gonna play a little intro while I give time for everyone to enter the room. So, yep. Let's do this. In Albrook Mall in North Panama City. This is the largest mall in Panama. Dice hola. Dice hola.
Step out, clean city, shining like a gold mine, jerk.
You look like a cop.
I look like a detective.
You look like a cop, like I do.
Punchline, champion pop, watch his parts in the air. Dance all pack, pretty maybe you can't compare. Me flex international, the vibe everywhere. From Cascovio to Marbella, me appear. Panama nights, we a live it so divine. Dance till the sun, till the moon realign. Gyal a bubble, them a move in a perfect time. Worldwide, never me a claim what's mine. Panama nights, we a live it so divine. Dance till the sun, till the moon realign. Gyal a bubble, them a move in a perfect time. Worldwide, never me a claim what's mine. Plantain fry, aroma dip on the street. Tacos with the lime with a rum shot fi repeat. The bass line, it feel the pulse in on me feet. Me style sharp, every move them a fi pre-neat.
We are in Albrook Mall in North Panama City, the largest mall in Panama. So guys, this is the largest mall in Panama, so about to go check it out. Oh my god, bro. Holy yo guys, yo. This is crazy, yo. I'm not gonna do this shit discreet because there's like security all over the place and I know they're gonna try to tell me I can't film. But yo, there's bags everywhere, guys. Yo, it's crazy in here, bro. Bro, listen. I just got in here. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Albrook Mall in Panama City. This is the largest commercial shopping center in Panama City. This mall boasts a lot of stores, like a lot of outlet stores and a lot of stores you will find familiar in the States, Canada, any Western country, restaurants, cafes. Again, this mall had it all. And I went here because I saw on YouTube and, you know, something I want to experience. This is a place where tourists come to shop. About 25% of the patrons are international tourists who've come to find duty-free deals and, you know, just to come for the experience. So this is definitely one of the places you have to come and try out when you are in Panama. So like, yo, it's just absolutely crazy in here. This mall is so sick, like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just enjoying myself. The vibe is so nice out here. Hi, how you doing? What is this, Cologne?
Where are you from?
Toronto. Yeah, Toronto.
Welcome.
Dice hola.
Hola.
¿Hablas inglés y español? Yeah, Canada. Yeah. What is
from?
Toronto, Canada.
Canada.
Yeah.
Welcome to Panama. Look, how many people you see here in the picture?
I don't see anyone.
No, now it is.
What the hell?
You see the difference, right?
Yeah.
That's happened because the glasses are HD and look, you can see the lights?
Yeah.
The light of your eye, you see?
Yeah.
Because protect the eye, you will dry. And if you dry, you can drive the night and the day with the glasses. Look
Yeah.
in the mirror.
Is this like transparent? It's transparent? Like it's like day and night? Okay.
Look at this. More elegant, this one. I like more of that one.
You like this one better?
Yeah, because you look more elegant.
Gracias.
Actually, I like more that one.
Why? Okay, how come you prefer this one? Why do you prefer this one better?
what's the name? What's the name of this? Okay, so guys, this is the Victoria Anchor. Honestly, like these glasses are really high quality. Yeah. No, but I like these glasses.
And look, this is a cake. The cake's like
All these are 50?
50.
All for everything
All
here.
of them.
Guys, all this is like $50 USD for all these glasses. Only today?
Look, this is a case.
Yeah.
More very elegant.
Okay.
And I
Oh,
give
wow.
you this watch and guarantee for life with for the shots of the glasses. And I give you a gift more for you.
Well, what gift? What gift am I getting?
Dame pásame los cordones, por favor. Look this. For your glasses. For don't lose the glasses. Okay? You can
What's
select
that
what
for?
color.
What's that for?
Look. You put this right there.
So these are transparent glasses.
Yeah, they
Okay.
protect you the RGB light. And you use many computer, you can use for the computer.
So like at nighttime, right? It'll lighten up. Okay.
The light at the top.
Yeah, no more. Yo, this is crazy. What do you guys think, guys?
It's pretty cool. I like it. I really like it.
I'm not gonna lie, this actually looks pretty
You
good.
look like a cop.
I look like a detective. What
You look like a cop, like IG.
do you guys think? Yo, this actually looks good on me still.
Oh, you like more?
I have some watches here too. Gabarias and shit. This is Albrook Mall. I'm gonna put the name of the place in the video and the subtitles. Apparently, like this is like the cheap mall. You can get like a whole bunch of stuff for cheap. Air pressure, guys. It's like air pressure in here.
Yo, what's good, everyone? Welcome to the room. Let me do this. Put a thumbs up in the chat if y'all can hear me. Put a thumbs up in the chat if y'all can hear me. We're about to get started. I know it's been a minute. To be honest, I'm more of a live guy. Sorry, I'm more of like a vlogging guy. I don't really come on the lives too often, but shout out to everyone. When you get in the room, drop a like, comment, subscribe. Y'all already know what it is. We're about to get this started soon. How y'all doing? How's everyone doing? How's everyone doing today? Hope you guys had a good start of the week. Big up to all on the dog. Shout out to Misha. Misha in the building. Thanks for pulling up. As always, guys, show some Misha love. She about to go to Colombia, Cartagena. She about to turn up. She about to turn up YouTube. You know what I'm saying? So, big up yourself, Misha. Hope you have a good trip. Hope you stay safe. Y'all tap in. Vibing with Misha is our YouTube channel. I'm definitely be looking forward to watching her content. It's crazy with Misha. Like, I'm going to Medellín, I guess around the same time, and you're going to be in Cartagena around the same time. So, the community is gonna be able to see both perspectives, the Cartagena vibe, and then from the Medellín vibe. So, yeah, that's why I just want to talk to you guys for a little bit. Just talk about the trip. Some of the things that I plan on doing. Obviously, like the usual on my content. How to, yeah. Yeah, bro, I'm about to turn up. I already know you're near. You want to turn up Cartagena.
Red light district queen. Listen, I don't expect anything less. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I already know y'all about to turn up by Hollywood, the Clock Tower. What's that club? What's that club everyone goes to? Delirium. So yo, like listen, you better bring the content. I'm looking forward to the content. You know what I'm saying? Hey, my guy, Bravo J, what's good, yo? Thanks for pulling up, bro. Big up on himself. Yo, listen, y'all gotta follow Bravo J, man. That guy be putting in some work. He's the first one that I've seen like really good content in Bogota. Like he has some videos in Bogota that are fire. So like I ain't gonna lie, like one of these days I gotta make it up to Bogota, you know. And I hit up them club them there is it. You know what I mean? Also, he has some content in Jamaica. Yeah, the Jamaica Carnival content was fire, and also South Africa. So you already know. Big up, Bravo J. I'm going next Wednesday. Wednesday, I'm landing. But I know a lot of people are going to be in Colombia. I know Keith is in Colombia. I know and Pop's in Colombia. I think they're starting out in Cartagena. I don't know if they're going to Medellin too. Um, but yeah, man, looks like it's Colombia time, bro. Everybody's feeling for a Colombia trip, bro. Yeah. Okay. Big up to myself. I love the support. I love the community. You know what I'm saying? So this is what it's all about, man. So yeah, man. So um, yeah, man, we're about to talk about the trip. Superman, big up on yourself, dog. Is it, man? We're about to talk about the Medellin trip. Um, last time I've been to Medellin was last year. Oh, you're Medellin right now? You know, like, hold on. Yo, send me a DM. I'm gonna drop my Instagram. Send me a DM. We gotta link up, bro. Hold on. I just that's my Instagram. Bravo, link me, bro, because we gotta do road. Like, oh my goodness, yeah, sure. Energy's gonna be crazy, bro. Oh my god. Yo, I ain't gonna lie. Like, I don't know, man, because like you guys know me. Like for me, like I like to be outside the tourist areas. I like to be in the local areas, and I like to do the things that no one else is doing. So like this trip, I'm definitely be going to like a lot of miradores. So miradores are like kind of like viewpoints because like as you guys know, like in Medellin, it's in a valley, right? You have mountains surrounding it, and there's like parts in the mountains you could go where everyone goes to just overlook the city. So I'm planning to do a lot of that. Um, and like what I always tell people is that like I know like Medellin has a reputation of being a red light district, prostitutes everywhere, whatever. But I always tell people like the prostitute situation and the scoping is only circulating Parque Aires. Literally, Pau Poblado, Parque Aires. Like I would think they'll do a little bit of that in El Centro because that's like a little bit of a red light district area. But other than that, like if you go to if you know where the local areas are, like you're gonna find good women, bro. You're gonna find good women who you know, you're gonna find good women who look good, who exercise, bro. And you're good, bro. You know what I'm saying? They'll treat you good and everything. You know what I'm saying? So, um, yeah. So it's gonna be lit, bro. It's gonna be lit. What is this? Okay, shout out to you, Marvin. Thanks for pulling up, bro. Hey, yo, I'm going to Medellin next week still. So I don't know. I know it's like kind of short notice. I know I don't really tell people when I'm like traveling, whatever. But uh, it's funny. So Marvin, I went to University of Marvin, and I didn't see him in like 12 years, bro. And then like we ended up pulling up in Medellin same time, so we linked up on my last trip. So big up on myself, dog. So um, but yeah, man, really looking forward to this trip. You know what I mean? And obviously, I'm gonna bring you guys a lot of content. Like before, like obviously I got a business and stuff like that. So before I wasn't really trying to show women and like partying and stuff like that. I was trying to show like the PG-13 type of stuff, but like gonna lie, bro. And I was like, I don't really care no more. You know what I mean? So I'm definitely be showing like a lot of like clubbing and stuff like that, partying. Might give you guys like a 1-2 GFE type of content as well. And I think I might even do like a live stream, I'll probably do a live stream with a couple girls, you know what I mean, to show you guys the content, show you guys the interactions, you know what I'm saying. My last couple of videos, I've been trying to show that more, like me interacting with people and stuff like that. So before I was always doing that, but I don't know, like I would always kind of like turn. I don't know why I would always have a habit of turning off the camera when I'm talking to a girl or whatever, but like now I'm just keeping the camera on. I'm keeping the camera pointed at them. I don't even care no more. You know what I'm saying? So um, that's what it is. So so yeah, what's everyone saying? Like y'all, anyone else have any like travel plans coming up? Like you know what I mean? Like I know in the travel space, like things are kind of like turned down right now. Obviously, Cuba is locked off. You know what I mean? Like we have this whole situation in Mexico right now. So I'll probably play a video of that Mexico situation. You know what I mean? So the travel space is kind of it's kind of shaky now. You know what I mean? But like, where y'all going? Y'all anyone went to Brazil for Carnival or Barranquilla for Carnival? I know. I know. Jay he had his like Cartagena Fest or one of the fests he's talking about. So, but yeah, like what do y'all have coming on? What do y'all have planned? Like I really wanted to go to Cuba, man. Like, but like last shut down. The next option I was considering going um was Guadalajara, but like that shut down. So actually I kind of want to show you guys something. Hold on, give me a second. I'm gonna show you guys a little something. So um yeah, so I'm just showing you guys like this is my map. So like this is like my Google Maps, like the Google flights, you know what I'm saying? So pretty much like for me, like I'm only trying to find places where I can get value for my money, bro. Like you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Like I already been to San Jose. This is the Canadian prices, by the way. You know what I mean? I go like the place I want to go is Nicaragua, not Managua, man. I see some lit um videos in Managua. Like I'll probably even show you guys right now too. I see some lit videos in Managua, but it's just like yo the flights. So I'm trying to find like a weekend flight, but yeah, like just there's just no like good weekend flights. You know what I'm saying? Um, but yeah, man, a bunch of places I'm trying to go right now. You know, we're about to go to Medellin, about to turn up there. You know what I mean? Um, and yeah, I guess I'll just get started in terms of like things I'm gonna be doing out there, man. Give me a second. Show you guys like what type of stuff we're gonna be getting into when we're out there. So like this is what I always tell people, man. When it comes to Medellin, yo, listen, man, like you just gotta be willing to go to like these type of places. You know what I'm saying? Like have a whole bunch of like good looking girls. These are regular girls. They're not gonna be scoping you. These girls have like their careers and stuff like that. They look good. They're thick. They're in shape. You know what I'm saying? Like they're friendly. I'm talking from experiences. When I was out there, like I was doing my thing out there, and you know, I was talking to shorties. They're smiling at me, or whatever. I'm like, you know, especially Medellin, where it's like you're gonna have like more of the mestizo. You're gonna have more like mestizo girls. You know, so you don't even really know like how they really feel about black people, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But y'all have to also remember that like Colombia has the fourth largest black population out there. You know what I'm saying? And even Medellin has a black population of like 8%. So like it's not as high as, you know, it's not as high. It could be higher. It's not as high as like a Cartagena or a Cali, Colombia. Um, but like you're not gonna get the stares. Like I remember I was like walking in the barrios and stuff like that. I'm thinking like damn, bro, like now they're gonna target me because I'm black. They're gonna know automatically that I'm from foreign. They probably think I'm a safe man, whatever. But I was walking to barrios and like no one's paying me no mind, bro. I was confused, and then like I'm in the barrio, I'm seeing black people walking the barrio. I'm like, yo, what the hell? I'm like, are they Americans? I'm like, yo, are black people Medellin? But yeah, bro. Um, so yeah, so this is something called Cicla Via. So every Tuesday and Thursday night at the stadium in Laureles, they have this. So you know what I mean? Like everyone just goes, they go rollerblading. And like I said, man, these are regular girls, bro. These are girls who are not on the scoping business. You know what I mean? Um, but at the same time, like, you know what I mean? You're gonna have to look good, you're gonna have to smell good. You know what I mean? Like your game is gonna have to be right because just because you're foreign, I'm just not gonna show you love just on the fact you're foreign. Like I remember I went to like one local barrio in one neighborhood. Um, yo, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like I tried to holler at like 10 shorties and I was at one number. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta come correct. Yo, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like I had to get a couple shipments. I had to get a couple shipments in so I look good for my trip. Because like compared to DR, like I know disrespect to DR, but you know, the girls in DR are a little bit more favorable. Like, you know, they'll show you love. They'll show you love. You know what I'm saying? You don't really have to do too much in DR. Honestly, you just gotta be like tienes en el número. You know what I'm saying? Like I've gone to the point in my Spanish, like I have like whole conversations with girls when I'm talking to them now, whatever. But basically, when I first started going to DR, I literally had like 5 lines. I was like, "Hola, eres muy hermosa," you know. Um, tienes WhatsApp, ¿cuál es tu número? That's it. And then like they'll give you the number. But like, yeah, this is Via. Yeah, so every Tuesday, Thursday, and I think it said from 7 to 9 at the stadium, at the stadium where like the soccer team is. And they have that every like 7 to 9 every Tuesday and Thursday. Like people just rollerblade. There's also like a workout park and activities park where you could go, you know what I'm saying, like play volleyball, you know, run the track. They have like an outdoor fitness park. You know what I mean? So this is why I love Medellin. Like that fitness culture is probably second only to Brazil, but that fitness culture is heavy. They'll be having like full workout parks, like bench presses and stuff like that, like calisthenics and stuff like that. So you know what I'm saying? So this is just one place. This is just like one alternative you could go in Medellin to find regular girls who, you know, who look good, whatever. But I also understand, like, yo, most people when you go on vacation or whatever, like, yo, you're only going on vacation for 3 7 days. Like, you don't have time to go, you know, holler at a girl and try to get to know her, and you know what I mean? Because you know what I mean. Like, I'm pretty sure most guys are going for Medellin for a certain reason, and like, yeah, like, to get what you want it'll probably take you a couple days at least. You know what I'm saying? So but like, you know what I mean, if you want to avoid like the Tinder thing and the park years thing, you want to go to places where you can find like, you know, good quality girls, that's an option, right? I'm about to pull up another spot. So this is called Los Tres Cruces. Let me just put this in the chat so y'all can like search these places up. Um yeah, this is Los Tres Cruces, and this is another spot y'all gotta go to find regular women. And you know what I mean? Bro, they're fit, they look good, and they're regular women. No girl who's on some scoping thing is gonna come to a place like this. They don't have time for that. You know what I mean? They're gonna be in park years looking for a man that, you know what I mean, who can't control himself. But come here, you know what I mean? Come here, there's another place you go, and you know, you can find some regular girls who, you know, look good or thick in shape. You know what I mean? So they say you could hike this if you're in shape. They say you could hike this in like 45 minutes. But then obviously, if you need like a couple if you need to take like a stop or whatever, need a rest or whatever, it'll take longer than that. But yeah, man, but bro, like, you know what I'm saying? Big up to Rodrigo TV, YouTube. Please don't strike my channel. I'm just trying to show people the content, trying to show people, you know, places to go in Medellin outside of where everyone else goes. You know what I mean? Trying to put y'all on. But yeah, this is another place y'all can go to, Los Tres Cruces. This is located in Bayen. This is located in the west side of Medellin. And yeah, man. So, and at the top of this mountain, there's like a workout park. I'm just gonna just fast forward this. Give me a second, guys. Bear with me. Hold on, guys. Just bear with me, bro. Just get past these ads. And then like, yeah, at the top of the mountain, you could come. I want to show you guys oh yeah, and the views are nice too. So you get like a nice everyone like what I said. You get the nice views that's overlooking the city. So you get that. You know what I mean? They have like a local workout park over here too. I don't know where the workout park is, but anyway, so there's just some of the things I plan on doing in Medellin. Um, and then like yeah, one thing I love about Medellin too is that you literally can party like 7 days a week. Medellin, man, I'm telling you, yo, the Medellin nightlife is undefeated. Medellin, you could party 7 days a week. Like, it's absolutely crazy. Medellin, you could party 7 days a week, like 12 different neighborhoods you could go. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, that's what it is. So, um, yeah, man. So we're leaving on next Wednesday. We're gonna go see what's popping, see what's happening out there. Um, yeah, man. So yeah, so what y'all got going on? What you got going on? Where y'all going? Where y'all traveling to? I know a lot of things going on in space. I haven't really been active in the space or paying attention or anything. So what's going on? What's going on in space, guys? Let me know. Y'all let me know what's going on in space. And it's crazy too because like another thing I've been seeing lately is that like honestly like Thailand's hot right now. Like a lot of people are going to Thailand. I know Songkran is in April, which is like 2 months. So I'm curious if anyone's going to Songkran in 2 months, the big water festival in Songkran. I definitely got to hit that up one year. You know what I mean? I gotta finish going off to Latin American countries first before I start going to Thailand, before I start going to I also want to go South Africa. South Africa is another lit spot. You know what? Since we're here, I think I'm just gonna pull up travel VOPs, um, Cuba content. Um, yeah, man, I really wanted to go to Cuba. It's a shame. It's a shame to see what happened to Cuba, man. It's a shame to see what was happening to Cuba. It's a shame to see what's happening in Mexico. You know what I mean? These guys are trying to tear down all the spots that we want to go to and visit. But yo, it is what it is, man. It is what it is, yo. What else is going on in Medellin the week I'm going on? Yeah, I don't think anything else is going on. Like I know Barranquilla Carnival just finished, so I know Barranquilla is winding down. I would have loved to go to Cali. I really want to go to Cali so bad. Like if out of all the places I want to go to, I want to go to Cali. I just love my Afro Colombians. They have like that salsa culture, they have that street party culture. Um, and yeah, so honestly, I'm just gonna drop the link. Whoever wants to pull up can pull up. Um, hold on, y'all give me a second. Whoever wants to pull up, just pull up. You know what I mean? Y'all could talk about whatever trips you guys got coming up. Um, and anything else y'all want to chop it up. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people are traveling, a lot of people are going out to destinations. I know a couple of people are in DR right now. Like I said earlier, Misha is gonna be going to Cartagena. My guy Bravo J just told me he's in Medellin, so so bro, we're about to go crazy. We're about to go crazy in Medellin, man. The yeah, my guy Bravo J. Lee. Uh, yeah, and that's the thing, right? Because like everyone's talking about, oh, like yo, Mexico, blah blah blah, but it's just how it's go that the issue is in, man. So like Mexico is a huge country, so you literally have just one spot that's just turning up, right? You know what I'm saying? So um yeah, man. The funny thing is, out of all the places I wanted to go, I actually wanted to go to Guadalajara. Guadalajara is the place that I want to go. So it's crazy that that's the spot that's turning up right now. I could have easily been there right now. You know what I mean? I don't know how bad the situation is in actual like Guadalajara. I know like in Porto, whatever that city is called, Porto Falala or whatever it's called. I know like that seems to be the hot spot. But I also seen these guys like turn up on the airport. That's crazy how you have a whole cartel, turning up on an airport. These guys literally shut down a whole airport. Like that's crazy, bro. Uh, yeah, man. But like, and that's what my friend said too, and it's kind of true. Like Mexico is kind of like Colombia, where it's just like my friend was explaining that like every city is going to be different. Like Tijuana is going to be different. Guadalajara is going to be different. Mexico City is going to be different. Sinaloa is going to be different. You know what I mean? So like whatever region in Mexico you're gonna get a different vibe. Like I know some people talk about Mexico and be like, oh, I'm not going to Mexico, cartel this, cartel that. Um, but like yo, honestly, bro, like whatever happens in any place, whatever, don't affect me, bro. At the end of the day, I know how to move. I ain't doing anything stupid to put myself in any dumb situations. Worst case scenario, if I go to a place and it's turned up and it's dangerous, whatever, bro, I'm just gonna stay in my crib. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? It's like honestly, anything could happen to anybody, but like there's certain things that people do that put themselves in certain situations. Like if you're walking out like you're walking out at night at 3 a.m. at night by yourself, have your chain and your phone out, like you're just asking for something to happen. So and the thing is that people don't even do the research. Like people go to countries and stuff like that, cities and stuff like that. Don't do no research. Don't do research on like things to do, how to stay safe. And it's like, bro, if you do your research and you know the do's and don'ts of every city, every country, then like you're gonna eliminate like 80% of the possibilities of bad things that are gonna happen to you. You know what I'm saying? And I think everyone knows that like when you go to these countries too, the basic rules apply everywhere. It's kind of like what I said earlier. Don't wear your jewelry. Don't be like all swagged out. Try to blend in. You know what I mean? But at the same time, there are little differences. Like how you move in DR is relatively the same, but there's gonna be a little bit differences compared to like a Colombia, for example. You know what I'm saying? So, just do your research. You know what I mean? Know which areas are a no-go zone. And if you do choose to go to the no-go zones like me, um, just take extra precaution. You know what I'm saying? And then like, yo, if it's looking too turned up, and if it's looking too bad, then just leave. You know what I'm saying? Like I remember one time in DR, I was supposed to meet someone somewhere. They were having like a pool party. And like, yo, this neighborhood was turned up, bro. I went there and there was a whole bunch of YNs outside on their motos, non smoking. I see people selling their thing them, you know what I'm saying? Yo, I waited in the Uber for like 4 minutes. I didn't see the person that I was supposed to link up with. I told Uber, yo, just take me home. Like, I stay here, bro. Cause like I have my camera and everything. So I know if I hopped out of the car and I'm by myself, like yo, people would have known I'm not from there. Especially me hopping out of Uber and everything. And then it's like, yo, like I only know like 20-25% Spanish and I don't really understand too well. I can speak, but I don't really understand too well. So if someone says something to me and like I can't respond back, if I respond like no entiendo, then I already know things would have ended well for me. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, shout out to that Uber driver that day that he stayed with me and like he dropped me home. Yeah, man, we're definitely make some content, bro. Yeah, we're definitely gotta do a collab. Gotta make some content. Let's go. I already seen your vibe. Your vibe is like me, so you know what I'm saying. So, bro, looking forward to that, bro. Yeah, bro. Yo, who else is in? Who else is in Medellin? Do you know anyone else who's in Medellin right now? You gotta swing first and run. Run where? Like, bro, like so I was in a neighborhood called Crystal Rey. So if anyone knows Crystal Rey, yeah, like bro, it's like one of the most dangerous barrios in Santo Domingo. So if I swing, where am I running to? Like I'm trapped in the barrio. Like you know what I'm saying? Like you already know how Uber's there run, bro. They ain't coming for 15 minutes. You know what I mean? I'm probably have to just wave down a taxi or something. But as far as creatives, not here right now. Okay, okay, okay. I know, I know like those other guys will be there, like Osborne. I know Mosa. Shout out to our homie sub. I know he's gonna be out there soon. But that's crazy. Everybody's in Colombia right now. Bro, I swear to God, like every month is a new city that everyone's just pulling up to. Like 1 month will be Brazil, 1 month will be Colombia, 1 month would be like DR. 1 month would be South Africa. 1 month would be like Thailand. Yeah, so I love it, bro. Hey, yo, I got your message too. So when I hop off of this, I'm gonna link you. Yeah, I'm gonna link you. But yeah, I gotta get to Brazil, man. Brazil is just looking nice. And maybe I could pull up one of those videos right now. Um, of like a Brazil video because Brazil, bro. I can't wait to get to Brazil. I'm about to pull up like a Brazil video because Brazil be looking nice. I know Carnival just happened. Um, yeah, never been there, but I took a picture on some tourist shit in Cali, Colombia with Crystal Ray. Um, never been where? Crystal Ray in Santo Domingo, or are you talking about Cali? But I took a picture on some tourist shit in Cali, Colombia. Yo, the thing is that like the funny thing is that people always say like Cali's turned up. Like people say that yeah, like Brazil, Cali, Colombia can get real turned up, especially on the south side. That's where they say is like really dangerous. And like Brazil's so turned, Cali, Colombia is so turned up. They have a rule, they have a law there where like pretty much people can yeah people can um ride like two people can't be on a motorcycle at the same time. You know what I'm saying? It's illegal for two people to be on this motorcycle in Cali, Colombia, because there's just so much like crime, like drive-by shootings and robberies that are happening. So it's illegal for two people to be on a motorcycle in Cali, bro. Like that's how turned up Cali, Colombia is. That's how turned up Cali, Colombia is. So I'm trying to pull up remember my name. You know, yeah. Yo, it's okay, guys. So I've been having issues with the sound. Y'all drop a one in the chat if you guys can hear the sound in the video. I'm not gonna play it too long, but yeah, this is the heat in Brazil. Green eyes. Bro, I'm telling you, I need to get to Brazil, right? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, bro, J Misha, what countries have you been to? Oh man, so y'all can't hear the sound, right? If anything, I might just have to just narrate if y'all can't hear the sound. Hold on. Can y'all hear the sound? Uh, fuck it, bro. I'm just gonna play it for a bit. But yo, shout out to Remember My Name, one of my favorite YouTubers. You know what I'm saying? Man's always bringing the good content. Hold on. I like all these girls are vibe too, bro. This guy was having like interaction with these girls, and you know what I'm saying? They're all cool and whatever. So yeah, I've been having trying to like put like sounds on my videos when I'm trying to like play them on the lives. I don't know. I gotta figure that out. But so Misha said she's been to Mexico, Colombia, in the air. Oh, I didn't know you went to Mexico, Misha. Which city? Which city did you go in Mexico? Mexico's a big place, so you know. But yeah, man, like shout out to remembering my name. It's always bringing like the content in Brazil. Man, he had like another video with him. He was in the bar. He was having like a house party, and the girls are getting active. No, let me pull up that video. I don't even know. Like, yo, one thing too, what I've been noticing with YouTube lately is that like the views and everything is down. Like, I don't know if they're doing something with the algorithm or what, but like yo, everybody's views and everything has been going down. So I guess that is actually wild. But yeah, let's remember my name. That's in favelas, bro. That's in the trenches. That's in the trenches with it. bro. Listen, bro. I'm trying to be like remember my name when when I grow up, bro. Yo, this guy be going to Temptations Resort. Okay, okay. I think I've heard of that one. I think I've heard about that resort. Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, I apologize, guys. There's no sound, so I'm probably just gonna have to just narrate these videos. But yo, I'm also gonna drop the link too. So if anyone wants to pull up, y'all more than welcome to pull up. Y'all can shut yourself out. You know, talk about where y'all going. If you have a YouTube channel, where y'all going, and anything else. But I'm not saying. So like in Brazil, they say like a hood girl is called like a Kriya. So man them have the Kriya done about shout out to remember my name. But yeah, Brazil Carnival just finished out there. Um, yeah, I think I gotta pop out to Brazil maybe like November or December. November, December, I'll have to pop out there. Let's see what's happening. The only thing is that Portuguese, man. You gotta get that Portuguese up. Like trying to learn Spanish, it's hard enough, but then it's like you gotta try to learn like another language on top of that. Try to learn another language on top of that. Hold on. Yeah, man. So shout out to remember my name. Shout out to remember my name. So yeah, man, we gotta make Brazil. We gotta make Brazil happen in 2026. If not earlier, we gotta make Brazil happen. We gotta make Brazil happen. What are the spots? What are the spots? Well, how y'all feel about Venezuela? I know, I know everyone, Venezuela is the hot topic right now. Honestly, man, what I've been telling people, Venezuela's been opened up, bro. Venezuela's been opened up. There's a bunch of content creators that have been going out to Venezuela. But as of right now, most people in the travel space, you know what I'm saying? Like it's not gonna be a place for y'all because like Venezuela is a place like you have the nice beaches. You have the nice beaches, you have like the street parties, you have the barrio parties, but that's about it. Like there's really no party strip in Venezuela. There's no red light district in Venezuela. It's not as cheap as you would think. Like you would think because like these people make like $20 a month or whatever is cheap. But like I've seen YouTube contenters out there like showing prices and stuff like that. Venezuela is not cheap, and they also take the dollar as well. Like they take bolivars, which is like the Venezuela um currency. Um, but um, but they also take um American dollars out there. So you know what I'm saying? So like Venezuela for most people is probably not gonna be a spot for like another 3-4 years. For me, I would thrive. I would thrive in Venezuela because Venezuela is a spot. You go, you walk around, you do, you know what I mean? Like you do like all the tourist things and stuff like that. You see museums, you go to the markets. You know what I mean? Like they have some nice barrio parties out there, so I would love that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? The beach is nice. Beach is nice. Oh my god, bro! I'll be watching videos and stuff like that. A bunch of good looking women and stuff like that. Beach is clear. You know what I mean? You go to like the commandos out there, get like a $5 rum, get like a $5 vodka. I was thrive in Venezuela, bro. Yo, and the thing is too is like, yo, you don't really hear people getting kidnapped and all that bad stuff. Like people are always talking about like, oh, I'm American, like I'm gonna get kidnapped, like talking about all this bad stuff. But like if you do the research, you don't hear these type of things in Venezuela. You know what I'm saying? So like again, for most people, Venezuela is it's just not like don't even think about Venezuela. It's not for you. Not now. Maybe 3-4 years now when Venezuela gets some like American investment and people start opening up clubs out there, and once like a red light district opens up, You know what I mean? Then most people can start thinking about Venezuela, but don't even have that in your mind. You know what I'm saying? Just go to Colombia. You know, go to Cartagena or Medellin. Go to Cartagena or Medellin, man. You know what I'm saying? Um, but yeah, you know what? You know what's also interesting too, because like Ryan, you also had a live the other day. Just talking about, you know what I mean? Just like what are your thoughts, like what are your goals for this year? And you speaking some facts, man, where it's just like, you know what I mean? Like sometimes we need like step back and really focus on our goals and invest and prioritize other things because, you know, like I know some people, you know, they save and they scrap together 4,000, $4,000. You know what I mean? Go on a trip, but then it's like you go back home and you're starting from zero, where it's just like you just put your head down, make some sacrifices, and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? You'll be able to like you'll be able to basically live abroad like permanently or be more stable. You know what I'm saying? So that's something I'm gonna do. Um, I'm gonna show you guys some videos. I'm gonna show them some receipts because I talk about things and I don't know if people really take me serious, but like you know what I'm saying. I have receipts. I have content. I have video doing certain things. You know what I'm saying? So even for me, man, like after this Medi trip, in terms of like traveling and stuff like that, that's what I'm gonna do, man. Like I'm in real estate, whatever. So after this Medi trip, you know, I would like to travel in the winter when it's really cold, but it's starting to warm up now. Um, and I'm like, yo, I'm just gonna just focus just turning up in Toronto because yo, Toronto's lit, bro. Like y'all need to come to Toronto in the summer, June through August. Toronto's lit. Toronto's like one of the best cities in the world in the summertime. You know what I'm saying? But outside of that, it's too cold to do anything. You know what I'm saying? So like even after this Medi trip, I'm just gonna stay in Toronto and I'm just gonna start making Toronto content. And it's crazy too because some of my best content has been Toronto content. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Put some two-tone tone again, dog. Put some bomba clot respect from a blood clot in him, dog. He's me, dog. You know what I mean? Yo, Toronto. I'm about to show you guys the receipts. Hold on, I'm about to show you guys the receipts. Give me a second, cause yo, you know what I'm saying? So so like exactly what Ryan said, bro. Like this year, I'm just gonna fall back, not even just travel. I'm just gonna start focusing back in Toronto. You know what I'm saying? Bring you guys some nice Toronto content. You know what I'm saying? Back up. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I'm in real estate, so you know what I'm saying? Like, that's 2 3 years, bro. Like, all right, bro. I've been doing like a lot of traveling. And I haven't really been focusing on like expanding my portfolio. All my money's been going like the traveling, like all my access money, all my pleasure money, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I mean? About to the thing. But I'm gonna just show you guys some Toronto content, bro. Hold on, give me a second. Like I have more phones, I have more videos and stuff like that on my phone. Like I was going through my archives, I'm like, damn, bro. Like I used to do this every week in Toronto. You know what I'm saying? But we all want to see the Toronto because I know everyone's curious about Carabana. Okay, you know what? Let's just show you guys the Carabana. Let's show you guys the Carabana footage, bro. Like again, I'm sorry that it doesn't. You know what I mean? I'm sorry that like there's no sound, whatever. But this is Toronto, bro. page. I ain't gonna lie. If Toronto was hot 24/7, I would not leave Toronto. I would have no need to leave Toronto. But it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like when it gets to the -30, the -40, you can't do anything. Like, what are you gonna do? Like you can only do like indoor stuff, like you can only do like the dinners. You can only do like bowling, like you know what I'm saying? Like you can't be doing this type of stuff. Hold on, I'm trying to fast forward to like when it gets active again, bro. Hold on. But I ain't gonna lie though, like a lot of these festivals, you're starting to see like a lot of YNs. Starting to see a lot of YNs, bro. Like, maybe it's because I'm older. I'm 32 now. So hold on. Like watch out, look on all the pretty girls, them dog. Is it? Yeah, Lee. Hold on, I'm trying to fast forward. I'm trying to find like a specific. I just like this one spot in this video. It was kind of lit, Hold on. Ah man, and this is my best video too, a Toronto video. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have more footage. I have more footage on my phone. I wish I could upload that on here. Maybe next time I go live, I'll show you guys. But like, yo, whenever if you guys ever want to come to Toronto, whatever, yo, link me, bro. It's like they really don't know say the Jamaican floor on the modest floor. Jamaican floor is always the modest floor, bro. I always have the most people them there, dog. Is it, dog. Big up Jamaica, dog. Is it, dog. Yeah, bro. Toronto be active in the summer, bro. Watch y'all. Watch it. Catch the wine. Catch the wine. Say the man. Yeah, watch the man that drop up the gal there, dog. Yo. Yeah, bro. Y'all gotta come to Toronto for Carabana. It's expensive though, I ain't gonna lie. Y'all gonna be paying like $500 for a hotel a night. $500 a night. You know what I mean? Bro, in Medellin, I could do 3 weeks for $500 for an accommodation. But if you guys come to Toronto, y'all gonna be paying like $500 a night. Well, watch it out. See yo, everybody, every month to a gal, every gal I wind up in a bubble up and on. Is it dog? Holy, yeah, man. Toronto be active. I'm telling you, like yo, every weekend there's a festival. Every weekend there's a festival where we just get lit and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, I'm just gonna just play one more spot, one more thing in here, and then I'm about to show the next video. Like, oh, see the Jamaica them did about that is Zimmer dog. Okay, so that's video one. All right, bro. So I'm gonna show you guys like a next. I'm about to show you guys like a next video. And like, yo, we be having these every week. Every week we be having these. Hold on. Okay. This is probably the best. This is probably the best Toronto festival. It's a shame that the music's not working. 6 star done, bro. Yo, I got that. This thing was lit, bro. Yo, I'm telling you guys. Yo, listen. Toronto is mad. Toronto is mad. No need to leave Toronto in the summer. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, here in Toronto we have Indian, Asian people singing and then winding up to Vibes Cartel, bro. Like madness, bro. Madness. You know what I'm saying? Oh, watch it again. Watch the Asian guy. Watch the wine. Watch the wine. Look, yo. Hold on. Let me fast forward this, bro. Every weekend, bro. I'm telling you, every weekend be two, three of these in Toronto. So, you know what I mean? Hold on. Hold on. Yo, I wish the music was playing, you know? So, you know what I mean? So that's one thing I love about Toronto, bro. Like culture is here is heavy. I know New York can be the same way. I don't know how. I've never been to New York, but I need to go and experience New York. You know what I'm saying? The only thing is like, yo, I feel like New York is a little bit more segregated, whereas like, um, whereas like here in Toronto, like we're a little bit more like accu. You guys already know what I'm trying to say. Like everyone's like a little bit more immersed in our culture here in Canada. You know what I'm saying? Watch, you know, man, I catch a wine. Go ahead, dog. Lee, hold on. Let me fast forward this a little bit back. Hold on. Ah, bro, everyone's just enjoying themselves, bro. Summertime. Oh, here we go. Summertime is here, you know. There's a holiday, pool is closed. You feel the vibes, you know. Summertime in Toronto. Summertime in a summertime in a my scheme is it. Yeah. Yo, so what's going on? No one wants to hop on. No one wants to hop on the live. Yeah, I'm sharing the link one more time. I'm not sharing it again after that. You know what I'm saying? So, bro, Toronto, we be active in Toronto, bro. Every weekend. Hold on. Um, we should about to hop on. Hold on.
Hey,
Yo, Misha, what going?
my smoke alarms keep going off, so that's why I'm like, man, I'm trying to get on the live and show some love real quick, but my smoke
Yeah.
alarms keep going off.
No, it's all good, bro. Thanks for pulling up.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. But yo, I'm interested in hearing about your Cartagena trip.
You said what?
I'm interested in hearing your Cartagena trip.
I'm interested too because I haven't been to Cartagena yet. I only been to Cali, Colombia. I went over there twice, but
Yeah,
normally I repeat the DR because that's like home for me.
yeah.
So anytime I take a vacation, I could choose a different country, but I just like going back to the DR. So once I come back from Cartagena, Colombia, I'll know where like who stole my heart,
Okay, okay,
who
okay.
I'm going to convert to, like the
Yeah.
Colombia or DR.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like DR been losing everybody. Everybody's just been jumping ship, me included.
Cali, Colombia is nice though.
Oh, I can't wait to get to Cali, man. Like that's the place I really want to get to.
Yeah, it's nice out there, man. It's really, really nice. I like it. So if I like Cali, Colombia, I'll like Cartagena.
What are some of
So
the things? What are some of the things you did when you were in Cali?
hold on, my smoke alarms are going off again.
No, it's all good. It's all good. You're cooking right now.
You
They-
said what now?
You're cooking right now.
Yeah, I'm making bourbon apple wings with potato scallops, broccoli, and corn.
Blood clot. See, yo, you're eating nice tonight, eh?
I gotta cook because I don't want my husband to divorce me.
No, that's a fact, man. That's a fact, man. Shout out to you, Renier. But yeah. So like when you went to Cali, did you get to go out and experience the city when you went both times?
Not really. My husband got his teeth done down there, and
Hmm.
when I went, I got some stuff done too. So it was just for that. I didn't get to really experience it the way I should have.
Okay, okay, okay. It was all good. Like, you're definitely gonna make it up when you go to Cartagena.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit up Hollywood Beach. I'm gonna try to rent a yacht and have a nice yacht party and bring some baddies on there. I'm
Gee.
staying with Uncle Jay at his hotel. I'm staying there for 2 weeks. So
Oh wow,
we're gonna,
yeah.
yeah, it should be nice, man.
Shout out to you for supporting the mandem. You know what I mean? Like it's always good. Like we're out there and we're supporting each other and stuff like that. Especially Uncle Jay, like to take a risk like that and to execute it. You know what I mean? Like that's just inspirational for everybody else. You know what I'm saying?
No, yeah, most definitely. I'm excited. I can't wait to visit his spot. I'm a vlog it too, and then I might do like a short video, like an interview, but with him and Miguel, because I'm gonna be with Miguel. You know, Miguel's gonna take me to a few places like Delirium, of course. I only want to go to Delirium once, to be honest, because the prices in there it defeats the purpose of being out the country. Like it's just way too
Mhm.
expensive.
I always say the same thing. It's just like for me, if I'm gonna go outside the country, like I want to feel like I'm getting value. Like for me, it doesn't make sense to go out the country and then paying American prices for things. You know what I'm saying?
No, yeah, for sure.
But I get it too, because like at the end of the day, right? It's like when it comes to like tourist areas, it's like you're paying for the convenience because even the land is probably expensive, the rent is probably a little bit more expensive. You know what I mean? And then it's just like to have the convenience of like for most people like feeling like you're in America and feeling comfortable listening to music that you hear on a daily basis. It that's kind of what you're paying for when you're in the tourist area, right? So I get it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's just not. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's
Like
like
when
yeah,
I
I'm
go
definitely
out there, if I eat, I want to eat at like local spots. I don't want to eat too much American food. I'm sure I'm going to gravitate to American food because, to be honest, when I was in Colombia, I really didn't enjoy the food out there in Colombia.
yeah. Even
But
in
I don't
Cali.
want to be like spending all this money. Like it just defeats the purpose. I want to like get in tune with like the locals, and I want to
Yeah,
eat like the locals, and I want to go to some local bars and lounges where they go,
yeah,
because they all can't afford to go to Delirium. They're not all going there, so
yeah.
I'm hoping to have a good time.
Nah, for sure, for sure,
And
for sure. But
I'm Puerto Rican, so I'm gonna be talking that shit out there. I'm ready for them.
yeah, yo, shout out to Black Cleaner. Welcome to the panel. I know this thing's buffering right now, but you know what?
Shout
But
out
you know
to the
what?
black cleaner.
But do you know what the good thing is? Is that like where Uncle Jay's spot is, like it's in the barrio. So like, the good thing is that like you're gonna be somewhere that's safe, secure. So like, at the same time, you are gonna be able to experience the barrio, and then it's just like when you're there, you can network and stuff like that. So, you know what I mean? So definitely, you're definitely gonna get like a good experience on that aspect of it.
No, yeah, and they're gonna be like, Miguel said that he was gonna take us to some spots and stuff. So, I'm gonna just go with the flow. I'm not like a traveler that like to, oh, we got to be here at 7 o'clock in the morning. I'm just like we winging it. So,
Yeah,
and we drink and we turn up crazy. So, one day I'm gonna be at the damn hotel, turning up by the pool. Like I'm just winging it like that. And
no,
to
for
be a
sure.
little YouTube friendly, my husband owns a gym. If Just follow me. Just follow me. All right, Never, you following me?
Of course, I'm following you.
All right. So my
Yeah,
husband
yeah,
owns a gym, and he's
yeah,
a personal trainer, and
yeah.
he's my personal trainer. So I just want a few girls to book him for a session.
Okay, okay. Like in New York. Oh, sorry. You're in Pennsylvania, right?
Yeah, I'm in Pennsylvania, but I want them to book him for a session in Colombia.
Yeah,
You follow me? Are you following me? I'm
yeah. I'm
trying to be
following you.
YouTube friendly.
Oh,
You get what I'm saying?
yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah. So I want
yeah.
them to book him for a session, and hopefully,
Yeah, 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 yeah,
because normally he do sessions in the DR, but now we
yeah,
going to Colombia, you know?
yeah, 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 yeah. Well, like, you know, yeah, it's just the only thing with Colombia, like obviously everybody knows it's just they gotta follow the precautions. But the good thing is you are staying in Uncle Jay's spot, whereas like it's basically like basically like Fort Knox. You know what I'm saying? So I know
Exactly.
that that's not gonna be too much of an issue for you. You know what I'm saying?
No, yeah,
Have
for
you been
sure.
there, Levy?
Sorry, was that?
Have you been to his spot in Cartagena?
No, I haven't even been to Cartagena yet, man. So
Okay.
yeah,
Black
I mean,
Cleaner been there. He just got back from there.
yeah, I was just about to ask Black Cleaner how that experience went.
Oh, I love Cartagena. I'm planning on returning soon.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
and the good thing about staying at Uncle Jay's is that there's a brotherhood there. So most of the time when you go there, there's going to be a lot other um, brothers. I mean, when I was there, it was a whole bunch of ex-military people like myself. So it was the Marines, and there was a couple of Navy guys, and then they were Army. I think Miguel is Army. So all of us was just powwowing together, and then you know. Um, the rooms that Unc Jay has no windows. I think there's only one room that he has in the hotel that has a window. So because it doesn't have any windows in the rooms, you forget what time it is. you, you be doing your thing and you be like, oh shoot, what
Yeah.
time is it? It could be like 6 o'clock at you'll wake up and it'll be 6 o'clock in the evening, and that
Wow.
happened to me a couple of times. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it is like a resort because it gets so comfortable. It's quaint. I will say that it's very quaint, but it's so
Yeah.
comfortable that you will want to just stay there
Mm.
and not want to go out and venture out because everything that you need is right around you.
When you say that pretty much everything is in and around you, are you talking about the spot itself? Because I know that like he has like this like the slushy machine. I know he has like a chef in there. Or are you talking about like the neighborhood itself of
Yeah,
like
I
being
mean,
like mom and pop shops and stuff like that?
yeah, the neighborhood is very walkable because
Yeah.
it's in a town called El Socorro. So you all can Google El Socorro. So he's about 5 minutes walk away from the mall. The mall I can't I butcher the name if I try to pronounce it right now, but the mall is like right on the main road. So if you just walk up the street, you'll be right at the mall, and they got a whole bunch of stuff up in there. And then
Yeah.
yeah, there's a whole bunch of other little mom and pop restaurants, fondas that you can go to if you don't feel like eating at the hotel. And then, as I said, but what happens is with me when I was there, I just went up to the patio and just sat there and just soaked up the game from all of the brothers that was there sitting around just smoking cigars and just talking. And you just sit there and just you just chilling. And then all of us left and we ended up going at Delirium and getting some take home from Delirium. And then there was another night that we ended up going to, all of us went to go eat pizza together. And there was another night they ended up going to the cigar bar and there's another black owned sports bar out there called Vibes. I ended up having church at the hotel, so I couldn't go to the sports bar that night. So because I had to do some Bible studying. But other than that, yeah, it was definitely a great vibe all around.
Okay. Okay. Did you go for CTG Fest or did you go before?
I went there for the Super Bowl.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, the plan was Ryan said that he made a plan to go for February 6th. And I
Yeah.
already booked my information when he said, February 6th. And then he ended up, some unforeseen circumstances had made him to cancel the February 6th trip. But
Yeah.
since I already had mine's already booked, I just said, "Hey, screw it."
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
all right. I can travel solo, and I'm
Yeah.
glad I did because I definitely had a good time.
Actually, I have another question to ask you because I was seeing some videos of Panama Carnival. Did you go?
Yeah, well, I went a couple of days. I went to the first night to the carnival. I went to the Afro Panamanian Festival, which was held at the at Lapa Convention Center, and I went to what's it called? Another fair it was a Calecos where they spray the water and all of that. So I
Hmm.
went to those three events in at the Panama Carnival.
Yeah, man, like those videos look nice, man. So like, man, I love Panama. So I think next year I gotta come for Carnival. But I was watching some videos and I know there's like there's two other cities in Panama that like also have big carnival and it's very popular. They
Tribal
also look pretty
POV,
good.
that's cold. He's asking if that's cold. Yeah, it is
Yeah.
cold.
My Bible study. That's what he was referring to. But
Yep.
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. So the two cities one of them's called Antone, which
Yeah.
basically you definitely want to do Antone if you're a turn up person and you like to turn up. Because they get it live and popping out in Antone, and then the other one is called Tablas. Tablas, they are more about the pageantry. So if you like, watching the fair, the parades and the big what's it called, the floats that go down the street, then you definitely want to check out Tablas.
Mm.
But of
Yeah.
course, Panama City gets it popping as well because they have, they got an actual fair. They got rides, and then they have two areas where they have a stage like TOK, the reggae group. They performed on the last night, the live stage, and they just have performances all week, and then they have like a little area where it's like an outside bar or an
Hmm.
outside nightclub. So you have those areas that's going on in Panama City, and then they have a bar. I mean, what's it called? It's called the Sands apartment. And if you go in the Sands apartment, they have a rooftop bar called Cielo. That's the restaurant, and then there's Poen where you can actually look over and you can actually see the whole carnival going on because it's right in the middle of the carnival. So yeah,
Wow.
it's definitely a good vibe.
Yeah. No, I definitely got to experience that. Like I think like next year, because the crazy thing is that like that weekend, like February 14th to 18th, there's so much different carnivals. Like I swear Costa Rica has one. Obviously Trinidad has one. You know what I'm saying? Like Barranquilla, you have Brazil, you have so it's like all these carnivals and stuff like that happen on the same weekend, which kind of sucks. You know what I mean? Because you got to pick and choose which one you would rather prefer to go to. You know what I'm saying? But
And don't
um,
forget Mardi Gras.
oh yeah, yeah. There's Mardi Gras too. So it's festival and carnival season.
Hmm.
Yeah, yeah. So you know what? Since you guys are on the live, I want to like ask you about pretty much what like Ryan was talking about the other day. Like he had a live and he was talking about like sometimes we have to just put our head down, grind and skip on a few trips. Like I know Misha and Rainier, you guys are doing your thing and you guys are making your sacrifices, taking less trips, lately, but like you guys are focused, what I'm saying? You guys are building up your, like everything you need to so that you can make this long term. Blackman, I know you're doing your thing too. So I just wanted to get your thoughts on that. Yeah.
I'll let Misha go first.
I'm sorry, say that again. My thoughts on what? I'm cooking. I'm
Just,
sorry.
no, it's all good. Just pretty much like, just making temporarily sacrifices so that, what I'm saying, long term we could attain our goals of being able to like live abroad long term.
Man, listen, I'm gonna just keep it short because it's pretty simple. Like, no risk, no reward. You have to
Mhm.
sacrifice some things sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, that's the only way that you're gonna win. That's the only way if you're gonna know if something works is to
Yep.
sacrifice to take risk. No risk, no reward.
Yep. Black theater.
I agree. I mean, it's about risk. It's also about endurance. Because some people they want to live for the now all the time, but guess what? When you keep on living for the now, you wake up one day and your future's gone. Or because there's been plenty of people
Yeah.
who will tell you, they partied their whole lives, and then one day they woke up and you know, all of the people who sat down and sacrificed was way far ahead of them, and they were stuck at the party with nothing to show for it.
Mhm. Yeah, I've been seeing like like a pattern where it's just like Brian talked about this the other day where like um obviously like this traveling thing could be like addicting, you know what I'm saying? And it's just like you could get caught up in that cycle where you scrape together 3-4 grand, go on a trip, and then it's like you go back home and you start from like ground zero, you know what I mean? So yeah, it was just interesting topic that he had the other day that I just that came to mind.
You ready? Okay. Well, let me say this, okay, because this is the one thing that I've learned from, listening and reading Rich Dad Poor Dad's um, information, and he always says what you do is you invest in assets and allow the assets to pay for your fund, because that's all he does. If he said he wanted a Bentley, so because he wanted a Bentley, what he did was he bought a piece of real estate and he allows the rent to pay the monthly payments on the Bentley. So these are certain things that people need to do. Okay, if you scrape up 4 grand, don't go blow the 4 grand on having fun. Go take the 4 grand, invest it in, a business or something of value, and then have that thing of value, pay for your vacation. Because that's pretty much kind of what I'm doing right now. I'm living in Panama right now, but what's paying for me to live in Panama is the fact that I do have a rental property in Atlanta,
Hmm.
that allows me to be able to live in Panama while but even me being here in Panama, okay, trying to figure out how to get some money out of Panama. So, okay, when I get some money out of Panama, that'll allow me to travel to even more places.
Hmm.
But the key thing is to take the money that you're making and invest it in something that's going to allow you to do the things that you want to do.
Yep.
And that's a sacrifice in and of itself. But I
Facts.
appreciate you all letting me be on the panel. I gotta go get some dinner, and I'll talk to you all later.
All right, man.
All
Yeah,
right, shout out to
thanks
Black
for coming
Cleaner.
on. Thanks for coming on the panel. Y'all go like and subscribe. Black Cleaner has a lot of knowledge from Panama. He's the Panama guy, so hit him up. You're in Panama, and then like he has a lot of like business and stuff like that. He has a cleaning business, he has some real estate, whatever. So hit him up, man. You know what I'm saying? He has a lot of knowledge. Black Cleaner, if you want, you could drop your YouTube on in the chat.
All right, will do.
Yeah, yeah. Thanks for popping by. Benito, what's good, brother?
What's going on? How you doing, man? I just got in from work. I saw you was on. I said, let me hop up on here.
Of course, of course. Thanks for popping up, man. How you doing, bro?
Man, I'm good, man. Just walked in the house and already in this kitchen cooking, meal prepping.
What's up,
Okay.
Benito?
What's up? What's up?
Chilling, chilling, chilling. Getting ready for this trip.
Oh yeah, because you going to Colombia soon.
Yeah, so I gotta I'm not drinking right now. I'm just working out and just getting ready because
Yeah.
I gotta hey Benito, I gotta make sure I look good because all them women out there walking around looking crazy. I'm like, man, listen.
Yeah, that's a man. That's something else. And y'all going to Cartagena or Medellin?
We going
I'm
to
going to
Cartagena.
Medellín.
We staying at Uncle Jay and Miguel's hotel. I'm staying there
Oh,
for
okay.
2 weeks.
Okay. Yeah, y'all have a good time. Okay, cool. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's getting enough time to do everything.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's more than enough time. I'm trying to go back now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna
I
turn
need
on
to.
my Tinder, but a lot of people say, you don't ain't no need for the Tinder, you know?
Nah, unless
Yeah.
you're looking for something specific. Nah, you don't need no Tinder.
Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
man.
I just want them to look nice.
I will
yeah. I mean,
say
like I
this:
said, if
I
you're
didn't
looking
get
for
off
something,
yet.
if
The
you're looking for
Tinder
something,
does work, though. The
yeah,
Tinder does
it
work.
does work. Like what I'm
Okay.
saying, if you got like, I mean, I don't know. I was thinking about getting. I ain't gonna lie. I was thinking about getting back on Tinder myself the other day out of boredom, but
Yeah.
I got my husband's pictures on there, so they think it's him, but it's actually me.
yeah, yeah. That's that Tinder something else. But I mean, I don't know. I used it when I went. And then when I got there, use my eyes and mouth. But yeah, I mean, shoot, I'm supposed to go somewhere in April. My homeboy, he took off. I gotta put some time in. We supposed to go to Cuba, but
Yeah, man. Tell me
yeah,
about
like
it,
his
bro.
yeah, like I think his grandfather like has Cuban or something, so he wanted to see it or whatever. So I was like, I told him let's go. Well, like now I'm like, bro, we don't need to go. I was like, man, push come to shove, we could just pull up the Cartagena and have a good time. He's like, man, but you've been already. I said, yeah, but it's enough to do to go back.
I don't blame you, man.
Yeah, because I want to go to what they call them, the Cologne Islands. No, Rosario Islands. I like to go there. I didn't go when I went, but I like to hop on that boat and go one of those private islands and party all day.
Oh, the choke is it called Choco?
No, I think it's one of. I think it's called Rosario Islands. They got a whole bunch
Oh,
of
okay.
them,
Yeah,
but
there's
you
a
can
whole
hop
bunch.
on. They just, I don't know, it might cost like $100. And you can go all day, whatever, and be served. Um, I think DCP he's been to it.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, and you ain't got to deal with all that begging because it's private.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard I'm going to be dealing with a lot of that, but
Oh,
it is what it
100%.
is. I want to go experience it just so I can have my own personal
Yeah.
feedback on it
Perspective.
instead of
Yeah.
just, I already know the begging is going to happen.
Yep.
But I just want to
No
go
gracias.
experience
No
it.
gracias. Now, see, they
Right.
might not bother you because you kind of look like a local. So,
Yeah, and I speak Spanish, so it ain't
yeah.
just gonna be like no gracia. I'm gonna get a little bit more deeper into it and let them know what it is respectfully.
Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah. Like, it's weird. Like, it seemed like my first time, it bothered me. And then, like, the second time I went, it didn't really bother me. But I know that Hollywood Beach, that's a beast.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, y'all gonna like that. Y'all go out there, y'all gonna like it. They just be scamming hard out there on that beach.
yeah. Oh, Nevi, when I went to Mexico, I went to Cancun. I went to Temptations Resort.
Okay,
It's like a
okay.
topless resort, but things be
Yeah, I've
happening
heard
on
about
that
that.
resort. Like you could be walking to your room and you'll pass by another room and they're on the balcony doing whatever they're doing. It's that kind of resort. They
Yeah,
don't advertise it as a swingers resort, but it is.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
I've heard you talk about it before. So yeah, I
Yeah,
remember when you were talking about it.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
mean, I
Since
wasn't topless because I was just like negative. I felt like everybody. So with that resort, you never know what kind of crowd you're going to bump into. It could be a
hmm
crowd where you're just like, and then when I went, it was like football players there. It was rappers from Atlanta there, and they said that they like. We also had the boxer, the one that he just finished fighting, from New York, the Spanish guy. Um, I can't think of his name right now. But they said they like going there because they put stickers on your cameras and you can't record, you can't take pictures. You just is no point
Yeah,
to have your phone in your hand.
yeah, privacy.
Yeah, for privacy and stuff like that. So it was nice. It was just like I felt like the crowd that was there when I was there, they were just like waiting for me to like go topless, or I wonder if she's gonna go topless, and I'm just like, nah, negative.
yeah, they're
Yeah,
gonna hit
nah.
them with the pump fake.
It's a lot of nurses, doctors, a lot of Indian people who go there, and you would never expect it. But those be the people who be into that shit. When you
Hmm
bump into them here, you be roaming around the hospital or, downtown eating somewhere. You would never think that these people are into that. And they are. And that's why they go to resorts like that where you can't take pictures and videos because they can't be seen or caught. But
Yep.
they into
Yep.
that shit because it was a lot of Indians there, and I was surprised to see Indians. I'm like, nah, Indians are not into this kind of stuff. But yeah, they are. But
Man.
here in America, they act like, they're the smartest things on earth, and
Hmm
they act
That
very, very reserved, and they're all with their kind of women. But when they go there, they be on them white girls' tops and all that. Like, it was shocking to me because I'm in the East Coast, and like I said, when you bump into an Indian guy over here, more than likely he's doing something with his life, or you just would never expect it over here where I'm at. So
hmm
That's who. It's a lot of them in Thailand taking over.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, heavy.
yeah.
That's
Yeah, they're
like a lot of interviews. Like people always be trying to say, "Oh man, those brothers ruining." Like, nah, man, these places it ain't the brothers ain't the ones who ruin it. Like in Thailand, they say like how they got the beach. They say it's bad to where like them people have come and just like taking residence up on a beach where they like be there 24/7 and just sleeping and just moved on the beach and if something costs $2, they want to pay 20 cents. And then they want their homeboy to everybody want to come into the same spot for 20 cents. You know,
that's wild, bro.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Nah, honestly, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, yo, they've took over Canada, especially Toronto, bro.
yeah.
They're out here heavy in Canada, bro. Like, it's not even funny, bro. These things, bro. I'm telling you, bro. They out here in Toronto is just like the city I was born in and I grew up in.
Hmm.
It's literally they represent like 70% of the population. It's a big city too. It's like a city of
Damn,
900,000 people, and 90 is 70% them. Like,
damn.
yeah, it's pretty bad out here in Toronto, to be honest.
Yeah. I mean, that's that immigration, but like people, like in England, they be complaining about the immigration stuff. I'm like, it was okay when y'all went and colonized, immigrated everywhere else, but now it's like
Hmm.
reverse. It's a problem.
Yep.
Yeah, but yeah, they retire over there. They taking over. So I like with me saying I ain't surprised. They have they have taken over.
Yeah,
Like
but I wanted to get your thoughts. I asked Black Cleaner and Misha. Pretty much, like Ryan was talking the other day. Just making sacrifices, putting your head down. I know, like you have things going on and you have priorities and responsibilities, so you're not able to travel as much. And like you try to get out, you try to get to wherever wherever you need to go, whenever you want, right? Like you try, right? But at the
yeah,
same time, like you're a thorough guy. Like you have a lot going on for yourself and whatnot. So I just want to get your thoughts on what Ryan was talking about the other day. Just putting your head down, and just focus on yourself, so that making
man,
short term sacrifices so that you could
man.
live that life
I'm
you
I,
want.
I'm gonna tell you this. Like up until like now, I've always like when I was a little bit younger, I never really traveled, whatever. I always worked a lot of overtime. Like 20 years of my career, the only time I've ever turned it down on overtime is when I was sick one time and I went to the hospital.
Wow.
So that's been like my whole career. I ain't never turned down the overtime. Um, but like the only thing holding me back is time, like outside responsibilities. Like, like I always say, when my kid turn 18, I'll be able to travel more frequently. But what I would like to do, like I've kind of talked to you, is like I would like to find somewhere like Central America that I really, 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 really like
Hmm.
and kind of get me a place like there. So when I do able to travel, I just go there all the time. And when I'm not there, like rent out an Airbnb or something. That's what I would like to do. Like what Black Cleaner was saying, like use what you had to make money to be able to travel more.
So okay, so when you say like Central America, right? Like, would you want that to be your base, and then you're
Yes.
using that to travel somewhere else, or
Base.
um? Okay,
Yes.
okay. So pretty much you would get rid of like all your assets and pretty much like
No.
everything you own, whatever, in the states.
Well, no. Without in a perfect world, perfect situation, I would buy me like a uh like an apartment or like now honestly I'll be open to the efficiency, one room efficiency. Having something like that now, so in 15 years when I retire, I could just move there in my house here. I would keep it and rent it out, like
Hmm.
and be able to make income off of it. At this point in my life, I wouldn't. If I moved somewhere else, I wouldn't sell my house. What I did back when I was younger, like now, now,
Hmm.
yeah, no, I wouldn't. I wouldn't sell my house today, knowing what I know now. And I wish I known or was able to do what I could do now, man. But I bought my first house back in '08, and
Yeah.
that's when houses was like really cheap. So, uh, I wish I still had that house. I could be renting that out for a pretty penny. Like yeah, like now, no, I would keep my property. Do like what Black King said, use what I have to make money elsewhere. Is what I would do.
Yeah, yeah. I'm on the same page because like I'm in real estate, right? So I'm a property. I've had investment properties before, and like I think there's just so much advantages just investing where you live. Like especially in
Yep.
the States where like you guys have the ability to put only like 3.5% down on a home. And then it's like because it's your home country or whatever, it's gonna be a cheaper interest rate. You know what I'm saying? So I always believe that it's just better just to invest if you can, invest in the city or the country you're in, and then
Mm-hmm.
and then using like pretty much like the gross income, the rental income on a monthly basis to pretty much pay for everything abroad. You know what I mean? Like that's
Right.
kind of what I do. Where I've had to make sacrifices in my own crib, where it's just like I have to rent out a couple rooms to whatever, so that I have more financial flexibility to do what I want. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So
But you're right.
yeah.
They building some houses around me. And I was like, I really would like to buy one. Like you saying, like no money down. Like like right now, people's telling me like they giving like really, really good like down payment assistance where you ain't really got to pay much to move in. And I'm like, that'd be perfect for me. Like like 2 years or something. Buy one of those and move to it, and move to a new house, and then my house right here, I could keep it and be renting it out because I know I could rent my house. I could rent this house out pretty good and be
Hmm.
gaining like rental income.
Exactly.
And that'd be like an easy way to start a portfolio.
Yep.
Um, and go like that. But like I don't know, man. Like I really would like to get a property. That's the dream to get a property overseas. Yeah.
Yeah, no, no, it's definitely the dream, Like
Yeah.
like so I have to ask you guys, I have to ask both of you guys, as of right now, if you guys were to like get a property overseas, is there like a specific well, I know Misha, I know you and Rainier already have in DR. But is there any other place that you guys would consider or like, that your heart is in to like owning or like acquiring in the future? What's up, POV?
So right now
What's going on?
we got land in the DR, but we're looking forward um in the near future, but soon. But he wants to get land in Venezuela.
Hmm.
Um and yeah, and more land in the DR. I mean, if we can expand in the DR and get more land, that will be great. But the next spot will be Venezuela for sure.
Hmm.
Yeah. Early.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, no, definitely there's a lot of potential in Venezuela, man. Like again, like it has the beaches,
Yep.
obviously, like they have the women and stuff like that. But yeah, a lot of potential in Venezuela.
Like I was telling some people, like people don't realize it. They like, oh, they got to build it up. And I be telling people like, they don't have to build Venezuela. It's there already. They like, what are you talking
Hmm.
about? I'm like, bro, you can get on Airbnb right now and rent an Airbnb that looks just like something in the DR. Uh,
Yep.
Exactly.
I'm like, it's
They
just that.
waiting and until it's too late. And when the prices go up, they're gonna be like, damn, well, you should have
Yep.
got it. You should have got
Yep.
it early.
Yeah. I'm like they said at one point, Venezuela was they had all that oil money. I'm like, where y'all think that money was going? They're like, it's built up. Now I think when I went on like was it TripAdvisor or whatever to look at like excursions and stuff like that, it wasn't a lot of stuff like that. But that's not what's important. It's the real estate. But yeah,
Hmm.
they got malls and stuff.
Honestly, man, like I said, like when I first started doing my research on Venezuela, I was actually shocked to see like how good the infrastructure actually looked. Like there's towers, there's malls. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying?
Yeah.
Yep.
I was not expecting to see that. I was expecting to see like shanty towns and like low rise buildings and stuff
Ooh.
like that. But
Yeah.
it's
There.
actually like pretty built up. Like you know what I mean? Like you'd
Yeah.
actually be surprised.
Yeah.
Venezuela, Venezuela is number one in oil reserves and natural gas by
Hmm.
far, like proven. And up
Yeah.
until I don't know what year they were selling the hell out of it, and then when they privatized it, that's what like when the market. I don't want to say 2012 when the market fell. That's what screwed them over. But no, they was making handles fist of money.
Hmm.
Um, all these American oil companies were there. Refineries, chemical plants are there. Uh, and I want to say the American Embassy didn't pull out until 2019, so that's recent.
Shout out to the travel POV.
Oh, he on now.
Yeah. I'm on.
Yeah, I know.
POV.
Yeah.
I was waiting for y'all to talk. How y'all doing? Hey, Misha. Hey, Benito.
What's
What
up,
up? What up?
Misha?
What up?
What up? And what up? Worldwide Navy. I'm trying to catch.
I know. I know. you're,
I'm I'm
you're
I'm
you're
I'm getting
you're.
up there. My
I
last
know
video
you're.
is almost at 2K. I'm getting you.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
Right? He
You're
doing big things.
Yeah. No, no,
yeah,
Nevi. I'm trying to catch his numbers, but Nevi is hard to catch. I've been trying to catch him for
Super
like three,
hard to
4 months.
catch.
Yeah. So
That's why I'm on the panel now, because when he go all the way up, he gonna know exactly who I am.
yep,
right. That's a
yep,
fact.
Yep.
yep.
And I say same to you guys, man. Same to you
We
guys.
all doing
We
our
all
thing.
yeah, we're all doing
We
our
need to
thing,
give
man.
Bonito a channel.
Right?
Man, I'm boring, dog.
No, you're not. No, you're
Yeah.
not. Because you did a video on my channel when you were showing us all around. What's it called?
And you know what?
Cartagena.
The
So
other
you're not
day,
boring.
the other day I said, next time I go somewhere, I'm gonna let you know beforehand so you can pre-plan. I do it again.
All right, all right. Yeah, we can do it again anytime.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Um,
Benito definitely gotta make some Cartagena content. The way he be going there religiously, I'm like, yo, I
and,
like, I need to
and
know
he
what's
has
going on out there.
stories. He
Yeah,
he could do that rolling lane because he has stories to tell. So I know
right.
he got some stuff.
Yeah.
Misha, I want to tell you a story about Indians in Cuba, right?
Wow, I
So
didn't know they're out
Yeah.
there.
yeah, they're out there. So
Heavy?
I was huh?
Heavy?
What?
They out there heavy?
Yeah, yeah. They're everywhere.
Okay.
Yeah. So not heavy, but they're out there. They're one of the biggest tourists. So let me tell you.
Mhm.
So I see a chick on the street. I was like, oh shit, let me go talk to her. So I walk over to go talk to her. Ryan was with me, and a bike cuts me off and talks to her. Right. So I'm like, oh shit. So I just walked away, and then I walked back. The girl walked away, and the bike got her number and all this other stuff. And I go to the bike. I was like, um, um, me me gusta ella, and he goes, English? I was like, yeah. He goes, oh, I speak English, my friend. I was like, oh, okay. So he was Indian. He was like, yeah, I like the girls here and all this other stuff, and I'm doing my thing. I was like, oh, okay, I see you, man. So it was cool. So I sat and talked to a couple of Indians too when I was there. So they're cool.
Yeah.
So, but he took my girl. I kind of like that girl though. He saw me going over there, and then he just pulls up with his motorcycle and pulls her. So that was cool.
Damn, you
So
gotta be
so so
fast.
so 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 POV, I have to ask you a question. Um,
Yeah.
if there's two things that was like the most, what were like the two most surprising things about Cuba that you didn't expect that you pretty much saw or experienced there?
Um, it's really safe. I think that's the biggest thing. I had no problems whatsoever with anybody. I didn't have any problems recording. It's safe. I had no problems. I had all my cameras out. I had everything out. Nothing. Um,
Okay.
the other thing is, yeah, because they protect tourists. So if you
Yeah.
mess with a tourist, you can get up to 5 years in prison.
Damn.
So they don't mess with us. Other thing is, um, the way the women treat you is really good.
Mm.
So they treat you really good. They spend the night. They'll talk to you like a lot of like they're not trying. I would think people with lower means would try to get up on you, but they're really nice, really simple. They take the little things as wins. You got chocolate. They love the chocolate. They love little things. I think I gave a girl a shirt that had a Playboy bunny on it, and she's like, "Playboy, Playboy," and then she was like so happy. I was
Wow.
like, I was like, damn. So, and then I'm not saying it to be like mean or anything, but to me, they cherish the things you give them.
Right.
So, DR to me used to be like that, but now like DR, you give them something. Oh, why ain't you give me the iPhone 17? Why ain't like yeah, the 15 is okay, but shit,
That's
should
a
get me a
fact.
17.
That's
So
a
like
fact.
those things. So to me, like they don't they're it's just it seems like they're stuck in the 90s. You know what I mean? So if you ever
Mm.
remember the 90s, you guys are probably too young. If you ever remember the 90s, it's that feeling. So yeah, so Cuba was like that, and I like Cuba, and I'll go back to Cuba anytime.
Mm.
Wow.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Well, like you know what? Like shout out to you and Ryan because you know what I mean. Like like especially like on our side of the space, like you guys are the ones that kind of like put it in the limelight. So
Yeah.
you know what I mean. So shout out to you guys to go into like a
Hmm.
new country, to go into a new country that like a lot of us haven't been yet, going out, experiencing it, you know, showcasing it, and you know what I mean. You
Yeah.
got now you got guys like me who are hyped to go out there whenever I get a chance.
Yeah,
You know
y'all
what
gonna
I'm
raise the prices and mess it all up. That's all.
saying? You ain't gotta go worry about me. You ain't got to worry about me about raising the prices, bro.
Nah, it's cool though. I'm just happy to have that opportunity to go. Look
Yeah.
for it may change to something else. We don't know, but um, I'm glad to have that opportunity.
Like have you been in contact with any of the people there to see like to get their perspective on what's happening there?
No, but they sure leaving comments on my page, but not the ones who are there. The ones who are leaving the comments on my page are the ones that are here.
Mm.
So a
Mm.
lot of them have a lot of little things to say in there, but
Yeah.
I just I treat it with kindness, so it's whatever.
That's how I felt my homeboy. I said the people who on the island stuck, they different,
Yeah,
or like the average people, they different from the ones here. Mm-mm. They night and
yeah.
day different how they look at stuff.
You know, they look at it as me going over there as helping the government, but I look at it as I'm going over there helping the people. Meaning like yeah, I bought a visa probably that helps the government, but I'm actually staying in Airbnb that are owned by the people. I'm staying
Right.
in I'm with people who are actually Cubans, you know what I'm saying, living that life, and I'm actually spending money with them, so I'm getting things for them. I'm giving out food and stuff to the people. So, and clothes and all this, I gave away like a whole suitcase of stuff. So I'm giving it to the actual people.
Right.
I don't know how it helps out the government. Maybe they get a cut into the Airbnb. Maybe they get a cut into the gas or a taxi I took. But for the most part, most of my money goes to the people. So
But it's like how somebody like you, like say you went, like the average person like you go, how are you really helping the government? Like, I mean, like, like let's
that
just be
that
for
that
real.
that's the Cuban mind in Miami, and I
Yep.
don't really blame them. You know what I'm saying? Like, I understand a lot of them. I had a lunch with somebody, and she told me how it was when she lived there and how they treated her. So I know they have that trauma still. So I
Hmm.
don't blame them. But you know, when I went there, everybody was nice and everybody was wonderful.
Yeah. See, the
Um,
ones that are here, they had money under the old regime,
yeah,
and that's where the
and they
disconnect
took
is.
everything. Yep.
Yep. Yep.
So they had that drama. Also, a lot of people don't know when you know the Cuban Miami's a lot light skinned, but when you go
Yep.
down there, they're a lot darker.
Hmm.
So you'll go down there and you'll be surprised to see how many people look like you.
And they
So
said that was one of what's his name things that they would just be Cubans. It wouldn't be you wouldn't be race, but that's easy to
yeah,
say and not do.
yep,
Yeah, that was one of
yeah,
his things.
yep. So I am gonna come out with a video in the future about I went to a place that studied like I study African Museum of Religion. So I'm gonna come out with that
Mm.
video. I'm actually gonna show video of a recent celebration where they sacrificed the goat and stuff like that. I'm actually gonna show their actual, uh, I guess their ritual or their get together and stuff in their religion. So
Benito, what you
I'm gonna show
doing?
it.
Actually, I just cooked some ground beef, and then I just washed out a another skillet, and I'm about to scramble some eggs. That's what you hear.
Oh,
Nice
okay,
chef, man.
because I'm
Everybody
like, I'm
chef.
trying to listen to travel, but we hear all this stuff in your background.
Sorry, sorry. And I was trying to be discreet, but I had to clean this skillet out, and then I like crack some eggs because I'm trying to like half-ass meal prep, trying to eat right. So,
Oh, okay.
but so I'm like, let me come in and try to cook it within 30 minutes. Be done with it. Sorry.
But yeah, travel, that's nice that you're doing that, you know?
Hmm.
Yeah, you gotta do what you gotta do. I'm actually paying a girl to because she already did it. Actually, what she would do is make a big plate of spaghetti and pass it out to the people on the streets, like the older people, for her own reason. So I said, shit, if you're doing that, I might as well pay you, and you could do a bigger bowl and pass it out to the people. So she
Hmm.
said she's down to do it. We just got to figure out how I'm gonna send her the money. But then that we'll do it. So
Okay, I got a question.
yeah.
So, like, say for instance, you send her the money, like for her to cook all that, like a big bowl or whatever, like you said, how much would that you think that would cost you?
I don't know, but I don't think it wouldn't be much.
Okay.
It definitely wouldn't be much. The food and stuff like that is very cheap right now, and especially I plan to give it to her in dollars. And
Oh,
right
okay,
now the
yeah.
dollar is really big over there right now. They have to if they're gonna buy oil, it has to be in dollars.
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah. I'm about to say I seen
dollars
that
or
on a
dollars or
video, but that
euros.
was your video.
Oh yeah. So
Yo, I gotta
um
drop down because I'm on 4%.
Oh,
okay.
whoa,
Awesome. Thank
yeah.
you so much, Misha, for pulling up.
Thank
Y'all
you,
follow
Nebby. This was
Misha.
a great live. Thank you for having me.
When you
No, thank
going
you for
live
popping
again?
up.
Misha, when
When
you
I'm
going
going
live?
live again,
Yeah.
I can go live on Friday or Saturday, one of the two. Hopefully, Ryan or Charlie don't beat me to it. Maybe I should create a thumbnail.
Right?
All right, do your thing. You gonna
Do you
put me
All
a
think?
right,
special
y'all.
guest this time?
Huh?
You gonna put me a special guest this time?
You know these hoes don't be acting right in the states.
Oh,
But I got you when I'm in Cartagena. These girls
all
over
right.
here, they want the Chanel, the Four Seasons, and they ain't even that.
Ooh,
No, I said
ooh.
special guest as in like in your
Oh,
thumbnail. You know, unless a
oh.
bigger
Oh,
like a
like homie
Tom
suck.
Banks come along and put me away. No, I'm
Yeah.
kidding. Go ahead, do your thing, then.
All right, y'all. Thank you, Nevi, for having me
Thank
And
you
y'all
so much for
subscribe to
pulling
her
up. I'll
channel.
definitely pull up when you go live.
for sure. All right, y'all have a good night. All right,
Good
Benito.
night.
All right, travel.
All
All
right,
right.
all right, all
All
right,
right.
all
Yeah.
right.
So POV, would you consider investing in Cuba, or you think that's like a couple of years down the road? Like do you see like business
Um,
opportunities out there?
Damn.
I want to, but the
You
problem is with both countries. Americans, we can't own for the government over there, and our government won't allow us to invest over there. So, it's a catch 22. But I'm still looking into it. For their
Okay.
reasons, I could just marry a person, but for America reasons, I probably can't. But I am looking, so hopefully things get better.
Yeah, no, it's crazy, man, because it's like bro, man, like all these travel destinations are just in shambles right now. Like Mexico's
Yeah,
going through its thing right now, the thing with Cuba. So you know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
For yeah.
Oh, I was gonna say I made a short of Ryan in Mexico being stuck in a thing, and it's on
Oh,
my
I seen that.
TikTok.
Yeah, I seen
Yeah,
that.
and he over there thinking about box. So
Yeah.
shout out to Ryan.
know, talking about the issues stuff here and there. There's always one. I won't say no names, but there's always one common denominator.
What's that?
Who's the one common denominator in all these places? There's some issues going on.
America?
Us, America?
Hmm.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, y'all be turning up on everybody, bro. Just don't come for us, yo. Just leave us alone, you know?
hey, y'all already been working with it. Y'all already having problems with us. But no, it's all good, man.
Yeah.
Um, we're just gonna win the Olympics, but that's all. I don't even
Bro.
want you to know.
Yeah.
Yeah, like right now they
Having
like second place. So yeah,
Oh,
I think last I looked, Norway had the most
already?
wins.
Oh, okay. I don't
it's
know. I
done
don't
now. It's
watch
done
that, but
now.
I know it's
Oh, it's
going on.
actually done. Oh, okay,
Yeah.
Oh, okay. It's done. Oh, okay.
Honestly, I like usually I watch the Olympics, but this year I didn't watch it at all, man.
I didn't either.
No, me
I
either.
just tried. I tried to buy some USA Polo stuff, and it was all sold out like a dummy. I always wait till it starts. And
Hmm.
them clothes sell out so quickly. Damn, I missed these eggs. I was supposed to put spinach. God dog it.
Yeah, man. Bonito. When's your next destination, Bonito? Bonito.
Man, like I said, I was supposed to go to Cuba.
Uh huh.
Um, and then I was talking to my homeboy. I said we should just go to Cartagena and call it a day. But
Yeah.
I told him I kind of want to go somewhere different. I really want. I was telling him Costa Rica would really be a good spot because my friend he jogs, exercise. He's a vegan, and I was like, man, you can go there and eat like really good, the fresh fruit and stuff. We go do some volcano tours. I was like, they got the nightlife. I was telling him about when Nevi went, and I was like,
Mhm.
I think like an hour away or however long it is, you can go to the beach. It's like you can kind of like really do everything there or whatever.
Yeah.
And it's because he's in Dallas. I was like trying to pick somewhere where it's where we both have straight flights.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Well, you're lucky in Houston because like I always say, it's like every time I look at my flight to like Central America or even like a Peru, like a lot of the connecting flights is in Houston. I'm like, damn, bro. I'm like, yo, Vito got it good, bro. If he ever wants to go to Central America, he got that. He has a straight flight, you know?
Yep. Yeah, from Tijuana down to about I think Costa Rica. I think everywhere up in there you can get a straight flight, 2 hours, 2.5, give or take, something like that. But I'm gonna tell you another place I'm interested in going because that's a girl I came across is a place called Merida, Mexico, and it's like in the Yucatan Peninsula. It's a girl, she's Haitian, who was one of them like I don't know if she was a dreamer or a TPS. She was smart. She had a really good job, so she went ahead and moved before getting kicked out of the States, and she moved there. And I started looking it up, and there's a lot of Americans living there, but I had never heard of it.
We're just pulling it up on the map right now.
Yeah, and they got some straight flights too. So I was kind of like, I kind of want to pull up one day, just to see it, because I had never heard of it. I've never heard anybody go on vacation there, and like I say, I think a lot of retirees is one of those kind of places, and they say you can go, and a lot of people speak English there. So that's somewhere different. I would really like to go.
Yeah, so it's like it's near Cancun. Like, is there something special about it? Like,
no, it's not that far. It's closer to the States than Cancun, and it's on the opposite side of the thing. And like I said, a lot of we call it straight flights. Like I said, I don't know. I just came across that girl who was getting kicked out of the States. Like I'm moving to Mexico, and when she said where she was going, I was like, "Where is this?" Because I have never heard anybody mention it.
Yeah.
And at first I thought it was going to be kind of like remote or something, but no, it's developed. It's stuff.
So okay, so if you're to go to this place, right?
Right.
Like, what would your priority be? Is it to see if it's a place that like you could establish yourself as a base? Is it like vacation? Would it be like just to relax or?
I would go to the beach.
Yeah.
I just kind of looked up on YouTube. I would go. One of the things I would go to the beach. I try to find me like a museum or something, like an outdoor activity, whatever their food is there. Maybe try to like do like some nightlife or whatever. But like I said, I ain't heard nothing about it. I would just like to do something different, So like, of course, I'm a big food person. I really want to go for food. I mean, that's one of the reasons why I want to go to El Salvador, because I want to go eat the pupusas.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I want to go there and see Bitcoin, deal with Bitcoin and see how that goes. So
because everybody said, oh yeah, they do Bitcoin, but I'm like, are they just investing in it, or are they some kind of way using it? Because the people of El Salvador, they're poor people.
I know there's a beach that's Bitcoin or something like that, but I'm sure they're using it and they're doing stuff with it. But it'll be just interesting to see what's going on with it. So I would like that.
And talking about that, there's a museum everybody keeps saying to go there and visit. And when I looked it up, like this real nice museum. Well, guess who funded the Chinese? So I said, oh, so that's where the money's coming from.
I have to see it.
Yeah.
But all right. But since we're on the subject of supposed to be on Medellín, Benito, you been to Medellín?
No, I have not.
Okay.
And I would like to go.
Nevi, this your first time?
It's my second.
Second time. Oh, okay. This will be your second time, right?
Yeah.
So I went once too. What year did you go?
I went last year.
Oh, okay. So you're way
Yeah,
recent to me. I think I went back in 2018.
Oh,
yeah.
you went before the change.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Were they
Man,
scoping then?
before y'all were out there, I was out there.
Oh yeah. I mean,
Right?
when
Not
you said
y'all, not
18,
you
that's
per se.
yeah, yeah. That no, yeah.
Yeah,
You went the old days.
yeah, yeah. In the old days, I'm like gangster lifestyle, gangs over there. You know,
Damn, bro.
I'm one of them old
Everybody's
guys.
in Medellin and Cartagena like this month, bro.
All right, shout out to him, man.
Yeah,
I
shout out
didn't
to the
even know he
gangster lifestyle.
followed you,
Thanks for
but shout
pulling
out
up.
to him. Yeah. But no, I went long time ago, so it was I went to the park, but I didn't know there was like pros in the park and stuff like that. So back then I
Well,
didn't know all that stuff.
like apparently the park, like that being like a red light district area, like apparently that's new. Like before, it just used to be like like another area that the locals would
Yeah.
go, and then I don't know what changed, but then
Hmm.
yeah,
So yeah. No, no, no. Yeah, but Medellin was pretty fun. Um, I like the mountain type things. Everything was close to us, probably because we stayed in a nice area right next to the park, so I could be able to walk to the park.
yeah,
Hmm.
It was good, but the problem is it rained a lot when I went.
yeah, it
It rained
rains. Yeah,
the whole
yeah,
time. So
it rains a lot out there.
we wanted to go to the soccer field, catch a game. It rained so hard that day. I was supposed to go to some of the tours with Escopable or whatever thing, and
Yeah,
it just rained, and we missed out on those. My brother's been back, but I haven't been back yet. So
that's funny you mentioned
uh,
the soccer or football because that's honestly
yeah,
that's something I want to do one day.
yep,
I don't even watch football, but one of these countries that one day I say I would like to go to like a game
yeah,
and
and
and,
it and
and
it looks so they look so hype. So I would love to go.
yeah,
Yeah,
we're oddly my mother is 76 and she
yeah,
watches football. And when
hmm
she first told me I'm watching, I was like, "What are you talking about?" I said, like NFL. She's like, "No, like overseas." I was like, "What?" And like the next time I went to the house, she was sitting in the house watching that stuff and know the teams. So I was like, if somebody 70 something years old can get turned on to it and like it, it's got to be something to see in person.
yeah. Gaines says it's raining right now. It's raining right now like crazy. I'm gonna
I
go
can
watch
believe
the
that.
next game.
Yeah,
Oh, that
no, because
sucks. Yeah.
it's crazy because like I've been like watching like all the people I have down there, like their videos and stuff like that, and like it's like every day they're showing like huge downpours and stuff like that. I even just checked the weather. I'm like, damn, bro, it's looking like it's gonna be raining for the next
Yeah.
15 days, so I'm gonna be caught up in that too. But
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's flooding in the DR right now.
it
It
is,
is.
Hmm.
Damn.
oh, that's weird.
They don't have no
I'll
power. A
be
lot of
I'll be
places don't
there
have
in a
power.
week or two. Next month I'll be there.
Oh, that's weird because like right now is the dry season in DR, so it's kind of weird that's flooding.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so flooding, and then don't quote me. I swear I seen some footage in Santo Domingo. Don't quote
Mm.
me. But like I know in so it's flooding bad.
Wow.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. But they don't have no they don't believe in putting in no drainage system.
Yeah. They need to.
Yep, they
But
need
yeah,
to.
man. What do you plan to do there, Nevi?
You know me, man. Like I just like to do my local stuff. So primarily just like the fitness stuff. You know, maybe climbing like the mountains and the hiking and all that. And then
Mm-hmm.
like honestly, I'm trying to party every day. I'm trying to go to the clubs every single day, man. So
I see.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Medellin, that nightlife is different, bro. Like
Yeah,
it's
Yeah.
7 days a week. Like it's absolutely crazy, bro.
Yeah.
yeah.
All right.
Yeah. So
Um, do you? Well, I don't know if you plan to have somebody there. You gonna pregame, or you gonna just?
yeah, like usually I'm not really into the pregame thing. Like I just like to like
Mhm.
do my thing. But like kind of what's happened to me my last couple trips is like sometimes I'll go to areas and like there's nothing to catch, you know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? So so yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I went pretty hard with the pre-gaming on this trip. Um last time out there, I was by myself in my first time there. I wasn't trying to get scoped, so like I didn't bother dealing with anyone last
Yeah.
time. But now
Yeah.
that I went there and I experienced it, and like honestly, man, like I know there's like a lot of propaganda and stuff like that, like scoping and stuff like that, but
Mm-hmm.
it's literally like a small percentage of women that are doing that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like there's a lot of high quality women in Colombia,
Yep.
and you know what I mean? Like, yo, like there's girls out there who have careers who are good to you or feminine, you know what I'm saying? And they're not on that. So like now it's like I have more confidence to actually like
Yep.
Yeah, but can you
put myself in a
pull them
situation where, huh?
within the time frame that you're there?
You can, but again, like this time I actually pre-gamed, like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna be good on that aspect. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
Like I'm only there for 6 days, so I'm kind of mad about that because it's like, yeah, like I'm gonna have more. I'm gonna have
Yeah.
more available than the 6 days. Like I probably need like at least like 10. You know what I'm
When are you
saying? But
going?
next week,
Okay.
yeah,
Yeah,
next
like I
week.
said, but if you pre-gaming and you meeting somebody like now that got like a good job or something, yeah, that'll make your 6 days be pretty good.
Yeah.
Well, like I'm not the type of guy to just like stick to one, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like yeah, I like like I like to be
Well, that's
active. Like,
yeah.
huh?
Well, that's good.
Yeah, I
She
like
got
to
a
be active.
job, so you can move around because she gonna have to go to work every.
No,
You can't.
100%. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. So, um, yeah.
Wait,
So
but you was talking about the fitness thing. I'm gonna send it to you yesterday because I don't know. Somehow I got a different Columbia algorithm because I've been
yeah,
watching stuff in Barranquilla. But I came across some fitness stuff in Medellin where they be having like fitness competitions. And man, the bodies those women had was unreal.
bro, it's crazy, bro. Like, bro,
Like,
I'm telling you guys. Listen, there was one time. There's this mall called Tesoro Mall, right? It's pretty much like the upscale mall, and there's this gym. And I met this guy from Texas, and he was telling me how like, yo, there's baddies in this gym. Every girl's at 10, whatever. Like I heard it, but I'm just like, yo, like yeah, like okay, okay. So I
right.
went to the gym because I just went to inquire about a membership. So like I got to the gym, right? And like, yo, all I could see, some gyms you can't see the whole gym. You can see like only like one section. All I could
Mm-hmm.
see is just the treadmills, right? When I say that every single girl on the treadmill was a 10, like no word of a lie, and like all shapes and colors in Medellin. Like there's brown skin girls, dark skin women, friggin' the paisa, like bro, and they're all tens fit, like thick, like it was crazy. I've never seen anything like that in my life, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, now that I'm thinking about it, I might just get a membership for that week just because, bro. You know
Yep.
what I'm saying?
Never you working out for the wrong reasons. No,
Right?
I'm
Yeah, I
well,
ain't gonna
Oh
lie.
that's
yeah.
one way to motivate you.
I ain't gonna lie. That's how I first got into shape. I mean, my gym in Toronto was lit, bro. Like, yeah, I had a lot of like good looking women in that gym. I used to go there. I just used to go there just to just look at women before.
Yeah. We ain't
That's
got
how I
no
got into
gym.
shape.
Yeah,
But
where I live, we ain't got no gym like that.
yeah, yeah,
But they got a new one called EOS. They say like at some locations, man, they say it's like a club now. Like you can't even get in the parking lot. Everybody and their mom going to hang out and work out there. But I'm like, I wish we had, but we ain't got no gyms like that where I stay.
and in Houston,
Well, I'm in the suburbs, so we got like YMCA, like 24-hour fitness, Planet Fitness. We got them kind of spots.
yeah.
We don't, well, in the city over, they got like a health club. Was it Lifetime? But it's a little bit too far from me.
Yeah, yeah. Go to Smart Fit on Kayetan. That should blow your mind. And none of those women's being parked there. I'm telling you, bro. Like, bro, it's just I always tell people, bro, if you're worried about the scope thing, stay away from park areas. Tinder, Bumble, you just have to screen them. If you screen them properly, you're good. But
Mm-hmm.
outside of that, like I'm not gonna lie, like I've said this before, right? Like when you're in DR, for example, like for me, in my opinion, there's just baddies everywhere. Medellin to me, I didn't get that feeling. Like Medellin, like you have to know like where the good looking women are, but where they go, they're there in abundance. But
Yeah.
like but you have to know you have to do your research and like know where they go. You know what I'm saying? Like Like in Medellin, it's like you have to do the fitness things. This is gonna sound funny, but go get a pedicure or a manicure.
Yep.
Like, bro, I remember I went to the mall and like there's this store, like, bro, there's like 200 girls in this one store just sitting down getting their nails. Bro,
Yep.
now that I'm thinking about, I'm about to go there on this trip because it's crazy, bro. You know what I'm saying? But like, but Medellin, you gotta do those type of things to find regular
Yep.
good looking girls. You have to do those type of things. You know what I'm
And
saying?
most people won't do that.
Exactly. Like that, exactly. So like most people who travel, they're just gonna do what's easy. They're just gonna do the Park Years and Comuna 13. Comuna 13, like there's not a lot of pros there. So like, but like I noticed at Comuna 13, it's like more so like couples and stuff like that. So you have to bring something with you if you go to Comuna 13. But like yeah, that's the thing. Like you know what I mean? Like guys are gonna do what's easy, which I don't blame them because if you're there on a 3 or 5 day trip, like you don't have time to like go and try to build chemistry with a girl and all this stuff. You know, you don't have time. You know what I mean? So I get it, but it's just that like you know what I mean. You're just gonna put yourself at risk if you go those other ways or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, because when I went to Cartagena, I went to the nail salon in the mall, and it was like it wasn't as many as you saying, but I saw like what you're talking about. It was different people, and then
hmm
I went to the nail salon. It was like actually it was like a nail salon slash barbershop inside of the Wall City. A guy showed me, and it was people, people, girls coming in like that, like families and stuff. And I was like, oh, okay, yeah, it's totally different up in here. But yeah.
Yep. Even Cartagena, because like I've done my research in Cartagena. Like if you go like to the market, there's a market called Bazurti Market. I don't know if you know it,
Mm-hmm.
Benita. Yeah, if you go there, there's regular girls there. There's a mall like right there, regular girls. You know, in the area of where J is, it's a local area. It's a barrio. There's regular girls there. There's a mall right there. You know what I mean? So like, you know what I'm saying? So it's because like even for me one reason why like, I haven't gone to Cartagena yet is because like from my perspective like it just seems like a pro spot, but I also know that like outside of the hot spots, outside of the areas where tourists are going to be, you're going to find regular girls. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah.
I got a story about that when you talking about that mall. I actually got invited to go to one of those kind of markets, but I told her no.
Yeah.
Uh, like, it's kind of crazy. Like, I was in the wall city just randomly walking around, and I think it was the first day or second day, and I met this lady. Uh, I mean, she was cool. She wasn't my cup of tea. I don't think she probably wouldn't be any of us cup of tea. And I was polite. I took her number, whatever exchange. And of course, she, start blowing me up my phone up, blah blah blah. Tell me why, like the next day, I think she's like, yeah, let's hang out. You should come to like the mall with me, like that, outdoor thing. And yeah, I'll bring my kid and you can get a chance to meet my kid. And I was like, whoa.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
yo, like you have to go on the
Yeah.
block, man. Yeah, she was like, yeah, you can meet me and you get a chance to see like, someone's like real Cartagena, which is cool. But I'm like, man, I ain't trying to go nowhere. Um, you know, with somebody with a background like that, and you talking about bringing your kid, because I was like, first thing I was like, I don't feel comfortable with something like that, and two, you trying to get me to pay for your stuff,
Exactly.
you
100%.
know? Yeah, I saw that finesse a mile away, and I was like, nah. So it was like every time I would go out in the wall city or somewhere, every time I went, I saw her. Like I was like, God, dog it. But yeah, the markets is
Yeah.
where it's at. That's what I want to do in El Salvador too. It's a market there I want to go to.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I've
that's
been doing my
cool.
research on El Salvador too, and they have some really nice markets. They have some nice like cathedrals and parks and stuff like that. So I'm into that too. Like there's because I was kind of I'm considering going to Honduras, and there's typically a flight where there's like an 8 hour layover in El Salvador. So if I do the
Mm,
yeah, so if I do the Honduras trip, I was considering doing like that 8 hour layover in El Salvador just to do like scout it out.
okay.
So you know,
Now I will say that's the only place people have told me. Most people have told me don't go. It's dangerous. But then I know
yeah,
some people who went there and on vacation.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, but
I
there's no more crime there. It's probably the safest country in the world.
No, no, he's
No,
talking about
no, in
Honduras.
Honduras.
Yeah,
Oh,
Like my home, like
Honduras. Oh,
yeah.
not El Salvador, Honduras. Oh, okay,
No,
yeah,
El
yeah,
Salvador is cool. It's Honduras. Like my
yeah,
yeah,
homegirl,
yeah.
she's half Honduran, half I think El Salvador. She grew up in Honduras. She's like, please don't go, don't go. She's like, all the places you want to go, you've been, you good. Don't go to Honduras. It's bad. And she don't even go.
yeah.
She's
I've
from there.
heard that. Like even when you look at the stats and stuff like that, like Honduras is always like one of the most like turned up places when you look at the stats and like crime and stuff like that. It's
Hmm.
it's it's always up there.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
I always think about like notice like when you Google stuff, whatever, or YouTube, you never really come across people who go there. So that tells me something right there. You know,
Yeah, true, true.
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Um, I think who somebody went there who's a YouTuber. Maybe
A
it was
couple
was it
people.
Unc
Check, check,
J?
check
Yeah,
went there. There's this YouTuber called Rise and Fly. He went up there.
yeah.
But
Um
I think Unc J went.
Jay
If I
went to
recall, because
Honduras.
no, was it Jay? It was somebody who has a Honduras wife that I saw. I can't remember.
Mm, I mean, it's beautiful. Like I said, I know some women who went like on family, took their daughters and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't know. But honestly, I don't know if they went on cruises and just stayed at like the docks or not. I'm not sure.
Oh, yeah,
See,
yeah,
because I know
yeah.
that you can do cruises there. So I don't know if that's how they went or not. Because I mean, at the time she was a single mom with like three kids, and that's kind of expensive to take three kids on a flight and go stay somewhere for like a few days.
Yeah, I
I
Yeah.
just
don't know,
googled the safety, and it
but
says
shoot,
Honduras is high risk profile with widespread violent crime, including murder, armed robbery, resulting in level 3, reconsidering travel advisory. Damn.
Yeah. No, it's
So
turned up for sure.
yeah.
yeah, yeah, I'll
Yeah.
avoid that for a while.
I don't know, but like I think with me, I just have too much confidence, bro. I'm scared, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah, but like
yeah,
the place I really want to go to is Nicaragua, man.
yeah, yeah,
I really want to go and get to
Yeah,
Nicaragua.
Ryan went there, so
Yeah, I
yeah. That was
remember it. Yeah,
that. Was,
yeah, I gotta go look at his content on that. But yeah, yeah, I might want to go there.
yeah.
We all can't just always. I mean, it's cool to go to those places, but we always can't always count on the big four. You know what I mean?
No, 100%.
Um, we're always going to Colombia. I'm gonna go to Colombia one of these days. Brazil. Some people go to Brazil. DR, of course, that's the starter kit, and then and now it's Thailand. So,
Yeah,
but we need to branch out to other things and go out to other places. So hopefully we could do that.
and that's the rule I'm trying to create for myself is that like yo, every time I get on a plane, I want to go to a new destination, and
mm-hmm.
I think I've been pretty good with that. But I ain't gonna lie, like Medellin has me in a chokehold, man. I think that's gonna be like the thorn in my side.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It's just so easy.
Benito's. Benito's is Cartagena.
Yeah, and like it's
Let
like
me
I was saying,
actually.
like, go ahead.
Oh, go ahead.
No,
Go. No.
gentlemen first. I ain't no gentleman.
Yes, you are. Um, one question I want to ask you, Nevi, is when you bring your equipment, how many cameras are you bringing? If you don't mind me
I,
asking,
I think we're
like,
just gonna just
you
bring.
think
I
you'll have
just
any problems with that?
no. I just have my one. So I just have my one. Now I'm thinking about bringing like three phones. I don't know if that's a good idea.
Oh,
Now that
okay.
I'm
Yeah,
thinking about
remember to
it.
erase your stuff off of it, because
Yeah, yeah,
I have two cameras. I have my phone, and then I have my glasses and my drone.
yeah,
Mhm.
Oh
So you
damn! You
take,
didn't hear y'all didn't hear me none of that, did y'all?
yeah, we did.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Your
Yeah. So
glasses,
I
your
want to.
drone. Yeah,
Yeah,
two
my drone.
two two
Yeah.
cameras.
Oh,
Okay,
okay.
so
Yeah.
so usually when you travel, you have like a carry on, and do you have a check bag? Or how do you, with all that kind of stuff?
Um, the last one I had to check back because it came with my ticket, but this one, while I'm going to DR now, I'm not gonna have a check bag, so I still have to figure out how to bring all this stuff. So I'll pack, but I don't really need much. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I just need my clothes. I don't only bring like 3 or 4 outfits. Shoot, actually all I need is two,
Yep.
like one
Hmm.
pants, two jeans, maybe a shorts, my
Yeah.
boxers, and a whole bunch of boxers and socks and stuff like that. And then
Yeah.
I just need the drones, the drone, They're all everything's small, so it'll be fine
Yeah.
for the most part.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like I said, you really don't. It's like if you're used to going somewhere, know where you going, how you dress, you really don't need much.
No, you
You
don't.
don't.
You don't.
You know, especially in these
Um.
tropical climates.
Yeah. This trip, I'm gonna avoid my I usually bring my portable fan with me. I'm not gonna bring my portable fan. So that's the only thing that's gonna scare me. So if the power goes out, man, I'm done.
Oh,
Yeah, I always have a portable fan with me, and I like to have the fan blowing on me just in case. Pause.
you know what's
It's a
crazy
pause.
talking about that? Like, I've been to the DR and I remember going, but not, but like Cartagena, I'm like, I swear it was hotter than DR. Cause like nobody really complains about the heat
Mm.
of the DR, but that Cartagena, oh my God, it was,
Yeah.
oh man, it was miserable.
Okay.
Man, I'm actually kind of surprised to hear that because yo, that DR heat, bro, like, because like
Yeah.
especially you don't have no AC or anything. Like I've been in the Airbnb one time and automatically like after like 2 hours it shuts off. So like you be sleeping,
Yeah,
you wake up and the AC's off and bro, you're just sweating, you're just drenched in the sheets. It's like yo, what the hell?
Man,
wake up in hell.
No,
one
trust
way
me.
one
Yeah,
way I know a girl is lower than the standards, like she's poorer than the others, is when you go to their crib and they have no
mm,
ventilation. That's when you know they're
mm.
really doing bad. They have no ventilations, and how loud you can hear the neighbors. Like if you can hear the full neighbors conversation, neighbors talking regular, yeah, she in the hood. Um,
You know what? You know
um,
what you said that?
yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry. Well, I was gonna say, what
Go
about
ahead.
okay when you saying that? What about when they have? I seen photos where like the girls that have like a, like a fan we might put on like a computer desk. They'll have it like taped to the wall over their bed. Have you seen
Oh
that?
yeah. Oh yeah.
That's some
Yeah.
real struggle, bro.
Yep.
Yeah. First time I saw that, I was like, what the hell? And I started noticing, I said, oh, they all got that. Like,
Yep.
oh, But I was like, a fan is a fan,
Yeah.
as long as
Yep.
it don't fall on you.
They be having crazy setups like that, and they always have like 10 cords hooked up into this one power outlet and shit like that. So
Yeah.
yeah, it'd be crazy.
But talking about the noise, the chick, I was kind of pre-gaming to go to Guatemala to meet somebody, like just to know somebody to talk to. But I met this one lady. She's a school teacher, and I know she have a car, and I could tell she come from a good family because she college educated, and she's bilingual. And honestly,
Mm-hmm.
when she talking English, if you didn't see her, you would not know she was in Guatemala. And
Wow.
when I talked to her Sunday, Monday, she was like, yeah, or something. Like you talking about the noise, she was saying she didn't sleep good because her neighbor was loud. And I was like, oh, what, they was having like a party? She was like, no, he had company over, blah, blah, blah. And I could just hear it all night long. So I said, I was like, wow, is that loud? So I figured like, oh, it must be like something like you said, something kind of shared wall. And I knew wherever she lived couldn't be too nice because every time I video chatted with her, she's like always sitting in the bed. And I'm like, why is she not on the sofa or like in the kitchen or but she was like, yeah, it was so loud. So I was like, dang, he was I said, man, he was making her loud like that. And she goes, well, it wasn't a lady over there with her. I was like, oh, never mind.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I was like, oh, no wonder you couldn't sleep well. I was like,
That's
I was like,
wild, bro.
I was like, oh, jeez. It's like, I was like, oh. So it makes me wonder how does she live since Travel was saying that about, when they be in the trenches.
Well,
Like, wow.
speaking on that, like I've kind of like matured in the space because like what I said was like when I spend time with like company before, like I kind of used to like treat the people there like how I treat like people here. You know what I'm saying? Where you know what I mean? Like in here in Canada, whatever. At least for me, like I don't have to do anything for these for the girls or whatever.
Yeah.
And now it's like now that like I know the situation in these countries, like and I've seen like their living conditions, and like I have like relationships with them and stuff like that. I actually like have like more sympathy. So it's like, you know what I mean? Like if I spend some time with someone and they show me a good time, like I don't mind breaking them off with something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right. Right.
Yep. No, that's cool. Like
Yeah.
I like to. I actually like to give sometimes. So I don't. As long as they don't take
Yeah.
advantage, but for the most part, man, I don't leave anybody with
Yep.
nothing. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you got
Yeah.
to go
Don't
back
take
to
yeah,
those
like I said, just
conditions.
don't try to take advantage.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Just don't try to take advantage of me.
Yeah.
Cause
But that's different.
and I ain't
Like
gonna lie, like I
like
told some
and I think that's the difference. Like if someone's coming over to see you and it's like their intention is to get something out of you, then that's different. But like if a girl like actually rocks with you and she cool or whatever, then it's like I don't mind that situation. But like yeah, like
Hmm.
I'm not gonna lie, I've had someone tell me that before, where it was like they came to see me, whatever. We spent time together, and they went home, and I got a message like, oh, like I came to see you because I was expecting you to give me something. I'm like, what? That is
Yep.
wild, bro.
Yep.
hmm like now my thing is okay, like say like travel went to um Cuba, he had a tour guide. Like, okay, yeah, I contracted you to show me around and eat all these places, and like whatever y'all agree upon. Okay, I'm cool with that. Now, if you was just like in like a dating group or something, and you started talking to, I don't know, let's just say Maria, and y'all kicking it, y'all vibing, like, oh yeah, she's really nice. And you're like, oh, I'm gonna be in town for a week or whatever, and like, come hang out, come have dinner with me. Then like after the fact, like you kind of throw out something like that. I thought you was gonna pay me. Like I don't like that.
No,
Yeah. Yeah.
like that's the thing I hate because it's for me. It's like, yo, if that's what you want, just be honest. Just like, yo, like you know what I'm saying? Like this is my situation, blah 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 blah. You know what I
Right.
mean? Like, but like, yo, like, I need this. Like I would appreciate. But the thing I hate is that like, yo, like you tell someone up front, like, yo, listen. Don't expect nothing from me if you're coming to see me. You're coming to see me because you want to spend time, whatever.
Right.
Like I'm not about that life, and they'll agree. It's like, oh, I'm not that type of girl, blah 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 blah, and then they'll still do it after the word, after the fact. Like you know what I'm saying? Like I hate that
Yep.
with a passion.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
like honestly for me, because like it got to a point for me where it's like I used to have like tension because I don't know if this person's gonna try to do some stuff like that or not. So that was like, yo,
hmm
I just offer up front. I'm like, yo, listen, this is what I'm willing to do. What do you want to do? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yep. Yep.
Right. Because like that kind of happened to me in Cartagena. I had met a lady. She was older, like I think like 38, had a job and everything, had a legit job. Worked at a hotel. And like I said, when she hit me with that, like help her pay for her iPhone, that just like it really rubbed me the wrong way.
Hmm.
You know,
That's wild
it
for
just
Yep.
iPhone.
yeah.
Not even like not even a couple dollars, a whole iPhone.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
she asked me for was it like 300,000 or like 600,000? I think it was 600,000 Colombian pesos. She needed help. She needed to get the phone. She's like, they told me I need to come up with this and I can get this for my phone. And I was like, really? I was like, come on, man.
Bro,
And, I, and I'm
600.
and I'm gonna be honest. And then she would have told me beforehand, like when I was here, she had kind of said something about the phone. Like she just straight up told me her phone was on the crapper. I ain't gonna lie. I probably would have thought about buying her $100 phone here and give it to her. I probably would have did it because I wouldn't have felt like I was getting taken advantage of. Like I said, it was
Yeah.
Mhm.
that was something we discussed. But
Yep.
like after the fact, um, she said that or whatever, and I mean, I like she was cool, but and I think low key, I mean, I know what she was doing because like sometimes
Hmm.
some of the photos and stuff she would send me, how she kind of carried herself, she was like this real discreet, and I know she was trying to act like she wasn't living like that when she was. Like I said, she had a legit job.
Hmm.
I actually went to her job. Um,
Uh,
yeah.
does she have kids?
Yeah, they were older, and I want to say the boy was like 19, and he was getting on. She was working with him to get on like at a hotel somewhere. And I swear, maybe that was another lady I met had a daughter. Because I've met some ladies, their daughters are like in college, like in other countries. Um, like one I met, her daughter was in like France.
Damn.
Uh, and I forgot what the other one I met. I can't remember if it was that one or not. Because I like I like talking to older ladies
Yeah.
sometimes. But I met like two of them. And one of the ladies I met just met. I was talking to in El Salvador. Her child was half American, I think, or Irish, and her kid will come to the States with her dad all the time. So I noticed that too about a lot of these other countries, or like the older ladies, their children. I don't know. I don't know if you say sacrifice or what, but a lot of their children, they kind of push it to where their kids have opportunity to do something.
Yeah. That's good, dude.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's, yeah,
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
That's good.
At some point, you got to break the cycle.
Yeah.
right.
Yeah. Get them out of there, or they'll just push them to the next. They'll keep doing the same stuff over and over.
Right.
But yeah. Yeah, like in DR.
Yeah. I
So
mean, yeah,
yeah.
you just see it happening. Just
Yeah.
I don't know.
You
And
you
like
know
I
what's
said,
crazy? You know what's crazy? I was watching this like Instagram post and it was saying like in Colombia, like if you're starting off from the bottom, it takes 11 generations for you to get out of that situation.
I can believe it.
That's
And
crazy.
what gets me is like in the States, people from those countries will come here and try to call black people lazy or all this kind of stuff. You know, it's just the
Mm-hmm.
supremacy. But my thing is, like you said, a study said it take 11 generations. In reality, it shouldn't take 11 generations to get out of poverty. Now, I'm not saying you should be a millionaire, but I'm like, oh, black people in America got out of slavery, and that first generation was homeowners, bought land, bought property, had jobs. Uh, uh, you know, I mean, my family, we've had land. I don't even know how far it goes back, but let me see. When my grandparents got married, let's just say in the 30s, my grandmother's father passed land down to them. So at the bare minimum, that land has been in my family for at least 100 years. You know,
Wow.
that's not that far from 1865.
Wow.
You know, I mean, like even like y'all, like people who immigrated to Canada and stuff. It ain't taking. I mean, from Jamaica and places to Canada, America. It ain't taking them people 11 generations to get their shit together. But damn, 11. But
Hmm.
like, sheesh. So it's like I don't know. Sometimes I think is American racism or poverty classism harder to overcome. Which one is harder to overcome?
I think definitely like poverty classism because
Yeah.
like because here's the thing, right? Because not only do you have to like if you're like in a poverty situation, not only do you have to deal with the situation where it's like financially it's hard to like get the education and all that.
Hmm.
But then it's like like I know like a lot of people out there where it's like they have all the qualifications, have all the education, but it's just economically there's just not enough jobs
Yeah. Yeah.
out there.
Right.
And then from speaking to some people too as well, what they've told me is that basically if you don't come from like a good family name, that's also a
Yep.
hindrance. Like people who actually get like good jobs in those countries, they have like
Hmm.
references. They have like good references from like family or like
Yeah.
high class friends or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely think that the classism is a little bit heavier up there.
Yeah. Because I knew an older brother here, and I remember he told me when I worked with him. This was like 10 years ago. He told me his father told him like, son, I don't have much to give you, but all I can two things I can give you is a strong upbringing with morals, and I can give you a strong name to where you when you go out here you'll be respected and get a job or whatever. I can give that to you, and that
Hmm.
does mean something. I mean, I know when I graduated college, I was able to get a job. I mean, based off where I went to school and my family worked at a certain job or whatever, and it got me started. So I mean, you know, I think classism is harder.
Yeah, 100%. And
Yeah.
here's the thing too, right?
Yeah, it is.
This is
I
something
agree
that
too.
I've started to notice. But being someone that comes from like a diversity background, especially if you get like a job in the government, whatever, like you are actually prioritized.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Because I right now have like a government job now, and it's like every time I apply to like a government agency, I don't even have like the most credentials, but simply just because I'm black, like it's been a lot easier for me to get these type of jobs than other people.
Yeah.
And when what I'm starting to see too is that like white people are actually starting to become deprioritized in the government and stuff like that. So like in some ways, like being disenfranchised or whatever is actually a benefit in this day and age.
And that's why, like you're saying, like what you working, and that's why I feel like with my kid, I wanted her to start working in high school because it looks good when you apply to job and you work somewhere else. You know, I don't know. It's just I think it's easy to get a job when you got a job.
Hmm.
You
But
know,
worldwide Nevi, I want you to be careful and be mindful because right now it's you. Tomorrow it could be the alphabet community that they put
yep.
ahead of you. So be
Hmm.
careful with that.
Yep.
Just want you to know that.
Okay, yo, no homo or anything, but like sometimes I need to consider like checking off that box too. You know what I'm saying?
It could get you pretty far.
Exactly. That's why like no homo or anything, but I
Yep.
considered doing that a couple times.
Untouchable.
Yeah, yeah, because I see it in my career.
Yep. Hmm.
I see it. So
I've seen it.
yeah, you got purple hair. Or you considering a change? Um, you might they're gonna champion you. So
Yeah.
you just got to be careful with a lot of that.
Yeah, I agree. People be afraid just to say hello to you. How you doing today?
Uh-huh.
Man, you got to call them. You got to call them by their what is it called? I forgot what they're called.
They're actually
She,
dealing with
him,
that.
she, him.
They're
Their
actually dealing.
surnames or whatever they're called. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's
You're
actually an
supposed to.
issue right now on my kids' class in the high school.
Yep.
I forgot what the person wanting to do, whatever. But my state passed a law saying that you have to call children by their birth name. That's on a certificate. Like if I want to go over there tomorrow and be like, "Hey, my name's Max," no, I
Mm-hmm.
got to call you John. So that person in her class, they're just calling by their last name, and the person is upset with that.
Wow.
That's
And
how they,
that's the world we living in.
yeah, said calling by her by their last name or whatever. And I think so. I'm like, God, oh, you're not even satisfied with that?
Yeah. So that's the world we're headed into. But
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying. But at least you got it. You're getting a job and you getting your foot in the door. So
Hmm.
yeah. So hopefully and then you turn around and hire more people, then we get more in. So
Yep.
I think that was the goal of affirmative action back in the day. So hopefully you get
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. Like my uncle, like tomorrow affirmative action. But that's how the job market has changed. Like, they used to say you just needed a degree. Like when my uncle got his job, he went to school down here. His company came from like way up north and did like a job fair on his college. He went to HBCU and hired him and others, whatever, and moved them up north and worked. And he retired from there. But like, it's not like that no more. You can just apply for a job because you got a degree. It's got to be
Mm.
specialized.
Yep.
You know.
Well, yeah, and a lot of times you got to get the right degree too. There's some people with some
Right.
degrees that it's just like
Yeah. You wasted your time.
I told a
Yeah.
dude that the other day. I didn't tell him that, but I told him like, "You got a socialism degree?" He goes, "Yeah, okay, yeah, I like to work with people with this whatever." And he goes, "I couldn't find a job, so I got a master's degree in it." I was like,
Oh, you dug a deeper hole.
I'm
Jesus
looking at
Christ.
him like, "So you working part time here and you got a master's degree?" Yeah, life didn't
Man.
work out for you too well. So, but
Yes.
it's just I'm like, before you get a master's degree, you should have got experience.
Yep.
But
And they used to preach 3 to 5 years, at least 3 years.
yeah, yep. So
But I knew part of. I don't want to say the word scam, but I realized college was a legitimate business when I was coming up.
yeah, it is.
They started pushing for you to get your master's right after
Yeah,
undergrad. And I
yep.
remember they'd be like, I mean, you're here, you might as well just stay another year and get your master's. And I knew people who did that. And I just thought that was so silly because I'm like, how can you get a master's in something when you don't have any experience?
Yep. And then you turn around later on, you don't have no experience, you can't get the job. And
Right.
it's just like, if you get the job, you're gonna start at square one.
Yep.
So
Yep.
that's a
And I know the
problem.
people who did it, they did it because they was on student loans. And
Yep.
they was like, well, and then like when they finally graduate, 20 years, 15 years later, they still paying on the loan because they said you're not really getting paid,
Mm-hmm.
you know,
Yep.
or the job you have. Like I know one girl, she got a master's right after. I mean, she like a third grade teacher. It's nothing wrong with teaching, but you got a
Yeah.
master's to teach third grade.
Yep. And
You
that and
know,
that's another thing. What I think college is a scam. These people ain't gonna get jobs in these careers in these career fields. Over here, big is psychology. They
yep,
a lot of people go to psychologies, but I don't know no psychologists
Uh-huh.
who
right,
don't have doctor's degrees. So it's like
yep,
you just gonna work with kids for the rest of your life who got autism. You're not gonna do
uh,
anything else. But
right,
most of them thought they were gonna be sitting on the couch listening to people's problems, and
mm-hmm,
that ain't what happened.
yep.
Yeah, and they end up being nurses. So yeah.
Like my kid's taking AP psychology, and she's like, "Oh yeah, it's really interesting." And I said, "See, that's how they get you." The classes that be like all interesting and fun to read about and
Yep.
just a vibe to learn about. I say, baby, that's the ones that don't pay. That's the
Yep.
ones that don't pay. I say that algebra two, that pre AP algebra you taking, that
That.
you be having to study for all the time, and
Yep.
you
That's the
know
one they want. That's the one they
that.
need.
Yep, and that's why I tell her I was like, I always want you to do good. I say, but baby, I ain't worried about that English class. I ain't worried about that history class. I say,
Mm-hmm.
all I'm worried about is you getting a good foundation in your math followed by
Yep.
your science, because that math is what's going to take you somewhere.
Yep. Exactly.
You know,
Exactly.
so you know, psychology is a good minor or elective class.
Yeah.
That's about it, in my opinion. Yeah,
Yeah.
just
Unless, like, if you're gonna be a doctor and be excel in the field, then yeah. But other
right,
than that, nah. But
right.
whatever it is, what it is. And then plus, I hear about all these people having psychologists, and their lives are messed up too. So
Yep,
That's a
dog. I
fact.
thought I thought it was just me thinking that. Everybody know who's what do you call it, LPC or whatever. Life is just like what How- you like. I know. Let me say I know three personally, and one just got her
mm,
doctorate in the last year. Uh, has not had a successful relationship. When I tried to date her, the guy she dated before me, they broke up, had a bad breakup. And after me, she married a guy and got divorced within like a year.
mm-hmm.
Um, and it was so quick, she didn't even talk about it. And after the fact, she tried to contact me, and I'm like, no.
Mm-hmm.
I got a cousin that's probably pushing 60, has never moved out of her mom's house, has never had a meaningful relationship, no kids, nothing.
Mm-hmm.
And you counseling people?
That's wild.
you, you should see the people who are life coaches.
Oh
I be
Jesus
like,
Christ! I seen one other day on one of them shows, like 23 years old, single mom. Told me, oh yeah, I got my life. I'm a life coach. I got my certificate. Like I said, how could you teach somebody about life?
yeah, that's what happened.
Yeah, yeah. That's the new hustle.
Yep.
Life coach. Jesus Christ. Mm-mm-mm.
Yep.
Wow. It's funny. Um, you can be in different parts of the world and see the same thing.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know, and we in like we in all in totally different areas.
Yep.
See the same thing. That's crazy.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep.
No,
Yeah,
it's
man.
actually funny because I was talking to one of the shorties I've lined up, and um yeah, and she the problems that like she's had in her past in relationships, it's same in DR, same in Canada, same in the US. I'm just like, yo. Oh, I'm like, damn, bro.
So let me ask you this: like, since you said that,
Yeah.
have you seen a certain demographic complaining about having to shovel their own snow at their residence?
Um. Well, I would say proportionately, I guess, like black women complain more the most about it because I mean, for obvious reasons, like they're most likely to be, single parents and single, and they're the ones who have to do it compared to other races. So yeah, yeah, like in terms of like women, proportionally is higher within the black community.
Yeah,
They
yeah, that's
complain
funny.
about shoveling snow. I've never heard that one. That's a new one.
Yes, like on social media. Okay, like it's snowing like New York and Jersey
Yeah.
and places. So like like the people, let's just say the people who were 3 months ago bragging that they had bought a townhouse on their own and they had their own this and they didn't need no help, it's peaceful and this and that. Well, now the thing is they complaining, y'all ain't helping y'all. What it mean that the snow with this snow and y'all ain't helping? But ma'am, that's your house. That's your responsibility.
Yeah. Yep. You should have had a band in the house.
Yeah, like nobody come here. Like no, if I'm living next door to you, that's not my responsibility because you a woman, I'm a man to come shovel your
Mm-hmm.
snow. Like no, 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 no. Now if you pay me, that might be a different story.
Or give me
That's I'm
some
saying.
ass. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, maybe that. Because I've seen a story where a lady saying, I can't remember the lady or man. I think it might have been the guy said he tried to holler at a lady in his apartment complex, a single mom or whatever, and she wouldn't even like hardly speak to him. Well, one day she was bringing in the groceries and bottle of water, a case of water. She dropped everything and she was like, "Can you help me?" He was like, "No, you didn't want to talk to me before. Deal with that on your own. You can't pick and choose when you want to be nice." Yeah,
Yep. So true.
yeah. Because I know, like when we have storms here, when we get like hurricanes or ice, everybody runs to the grocery store. And I remember I didn't notice it till my homeboy told me. He said, "Man, start looking when you notice when you go. Half the store be like fathers or men buying groceries, how it should be, and the rest of the store be women with like children in tow, with no rings buying stuff, having to be out in there with bad weather by themselves." But shoot, I don't know, fellas. I done did my little 30 minutes of cardio in my neighborhood. It's 9 o'clock.
Hmm.
I'm gonna get off because I gotta go to work in the morning.
Nah.
I'm
Go
gonna
do
holler
your
at y'all
thing, man.
later. Yeah, I'm gonna
Yeah,
holler at
no
y'all
problem,
later.
man. Yeah,
All right,
man.
man.
My
Thanks
bad.
for
I was
thanks
on
for
the
stopping
phone for
by.
a second.
All right.
But go do your thing, man.
Yeah, man. POV.
Yeah. So what's up?
Nah, I'm probably gonna sign off now.
No, that's all right. Yeah. Because I'm going to bed soon anyway. So,
Yeah, yeah. So,
but it was
thanks
good,
thanks for
man.
stopping by.
Yeah. Do your thing.
Y'all know what it is. Shout out to Tribal POV.
Uh huh.
He's on that mission to catch me. I think he will. So
We'll
and
see,
I think in the next couple of months you'll be catching. He'll catch me. He's on pace.
man.
You know what I'm saying? So
We're keeping the same pace. Every time I get like 5, you get 4 or something like that. So it's like it's hard to catch you. But
yeah,
I'll drop down so you get ended. All right. All right.
I no
Peace out.
problem. I'm about to put like your YouTube handle on in the chat too for
All right. No worries.
um anyone wants to follow. So yo, thank you so much for coming up, POV, Benito, Misha, Black Cleaner. Hope I'm not forgetting anyone. Yeah, man. So just stay tuned. Um, yeah, I don't know. Like I think I'm thinking about doing like a live stream. You know, probably have some of the people I have lined up, some of the shorties I'll have lined up in Medellin. Just do a couple live stream. You know what I mean? Show you guys, the real authentic interaction and then thing that, so look out for that next week. Um, yeah, like I've like social media like Instagram and stuff, but I don't really be on that. So I would say follow me on those, just to see like what I kind of upload. But yeah, just looking for the live stream next week when I pull up and probably have like a couple of house parties or something I'll do there. You know, about to link up with Bravo J, who popped up earlier in the chat. He told me he's in Medellin, so um, that guy's a good guy. You know what I mean? Like watch his content. His content is fire. And you know what? Since we're on here, let me just pull up brother Jay's content. You know what I'm saying? He's been doing his thing. He has some nice Colombia content. He has some nice South Africa content. Um, yeah. Hold on. I'm about to put like his YouTube channel. Give me a second. So yeah, this is Bravo J. He was in the chat earlier. You know, we could let's pull up the Colombia content. He's out there right now. I'm sorry, guys. Like I can't pull up the sound. Sound's not working, so we're just gonna have to just do the visual. Hold on, give me a second. I want to see like his. Lee. Okay, let's watch this. The coming up. Oh, Lee, why are all these ads coming up? Yeah, man. This is Bravo J. Man, that's some fire Colombia content. That's some fire South Africa content. So, when I do the live stream, when I do the vlogs and stuff like that, definitely be seeing him. So, so yeah, man, shout out to Bravo J. Let me just see if I can fast forward a little bit. I'm not showing the club. Oh, Mazalologia, eh? The one of the best clubs in Medellin. I'm definitely gonna be going there a couple times. You know what I'm saying? I'm definitely gonna be going out there a couple times. So, yes, sir. But yeah, this is his YouTube channel again, Bravo J. So y'all go follow, watch his content, like his stuff. Yeah, man. Let's go to Travel POV. Make sure y'all follow, like, subscribe, all Travel POV's content right here. Let me see if I could like zoom in. Yeah, man. So Travel POV, build yourself. Thanks again for coming up. Yeah, the DR content, Cuba content. Very informative with his information and everything that he posts. Especially at Cuba right now. Anyone who's considering going to Cuba, he gets you right on all the information and the keys and stuff like that. Yeah, he has like a guide. I don't know which one of these videos, but yeah, he had like a really good vibe, a really good guide. Maybe it's this one. Yeah, right here, the Havana, Cuba travel guide. It gives you all the information about all the visas you need, how to exchange money. He has a tour guide that he was working with, and she was showing a lot of great content. And she provides a lot of services to make your trip go smooth, and guides and stuff like that in tours. So hit up Travel VIP, the Travel POV if you need that information. Yeah, let's pull up vibing with Misha. Vibing with Misha. Hold on, I'm following. Give me a second. Let me pull up her. Bro, What subscriptions? Hold on. Just trying to get vibing with Misha's content. And yeah, this is vibing with Misha. You know what I'm saying? She's going to Cartagena. That Cartagena trip is about to be fire. I already know they're gonna come hard with the content. So you know what I mean? She has some nice live streams and stuff like that. So y'all go check her out. You know what I mean? So, follow, like, subscribe. You know, her and Rainier be doing their thing. So I'm looking forward to seeing the content. So again, appreciate everybody for pulling up. You know, anyone that has any travel plans, hope you guys stay safe. Y'all can hit me up anytime. Let me just put my Instagram on here. This is my Instagram. So like if you guys ever like want to hit me up, whatever, if you want to link up in these countries or want information, whatever, feel free to message me, man. Like, you know, I'm good people, you know, I always like to meet people, link up with people and do my thing, you know what I'm saying? So I just dropped my my Instagram handle. So I'm gonna close out. I guess I'm gonna just I'm just gonna close out with my video. So again, thank you guys for tuning in. I hope you guys have a good one, and peace. We are in Albrook Mall in North Panama City. This is the largest mall in Panama. Dice hola. Dice hola.
Step out, clean city, shining like a gold mine. Jerk.
You look like a cop.
I look like a detective.
You look like a cop, like IG.
Punchline, champion pop, watch his parts in the air. Dance all pack, pretty maybe you can't compare. Me flex international, the vibe everywhere. From Cascovio to Marbella, me appear. Panama nights, we are live it so divine. Dance till the sun, till the moon realign. Gyal a bubble, them a move in a perfect time. Worldwide, never me a claim what's mine. Panama nights, we are live it so divine. Dance till the sun, till the moon realign. Gyal a bubble, them a move in a perfect time. Worldwide, never me a claim what's mine. Plantain fry, aroma dip on the street. Tacos with the lime with a rum shot for repeat. The baseline, it feel the pulse in on me feet. Me style sharp, every move them a fit pre-neat.
We are in Albrook Mall in North Panama City, the largest mall in Panama. So guys, this is the largest mall in Panama, so about to go check